No, I think that's going to be something different. Censorship delay. Shh. Flip, 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 flip. Yep. And it'll show flip back up.
I mean, minus you two, there's 3 people. Well, one person came in and was like, "Oh, the unknown test. Wonder what their test is."
Oh, Robo Endoskelly is you, right? Yeah.
Now your mics are live.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. The stream.
Yeah, I still. That delay is really long.
Yeah, it's a really long delay. But remember, we are also like, this is us live. They're going to catch it at a different bit rate and frame rate anyway.
Sure.
It will never be instant. I don't think live.
No.
VOD,
But can't you shorten the delay?
Maybe. I don't think I could shorten.
Sounds like it's like 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, just about.
I see no stream.
Oh, look, it just transitioned. Is it still on?
Yes.
So we're pulling at different times too, because I'm getting it first and then you're getting it on yours.
It's like a stream a cappella.
Stracapella?
Stracapella?
Stracapella. A palooza?
Stracapalooza? I still see the stream is starting soon.
What about now?
I'll tell you in 30 seconds. Ooh, yeah, not that. Rockapella. Melissa, that's you, isn't it? I like this because it feels like there's double the people.
But I'm like, it's just nice to be able to see everything like actually live.
I still have stream is starting soon. That's messing with me bad.
Is it?
Okay, now it's up.
Okay, so it's up. So you see the version 2 Harrison?
Yes.
Okay. So like if we were going here, let's take a look at what we're...
I'll tell you in 30 seconds.
Everything is always 30 seconds with you. No, but now we can talk about it live because it's right up front of you. Right?
Yeah.
So like if we're now here, we're talking about Peebs. And
Wow, this is like, it might be more than 30 seconds.
is it more than 30 seconds?
Told you it's really bad.
Because it just said it feels like there's double the people here on mine.
That's like a minute.
That is a huge delay. Stand by.
Oh, when I say it, it doesn't matter. When Jake says it doesn't matter.
No, but like, shut up. Like, yeah, it says
Is the warehouse open? Yes, the warehouse is open. Oh, sorry.
it was
everybody
open,
already answered.
but it was like open at 11 a.m. But don't show up at 11 a.m. because 11 a.m. Audio video bitrate outputs looks fine. Their replay buffer, 20-second replay buffer. Yeah.
Coming in, the water's warm. No goblin sharks.
So they can't, like,
No goblin sharks.
the replay buffer, so like it's 20 seconds between what I say and when it airs.
Yeah, when it airs.
So they can't stream snipe me.
So
like a
yeah,
minute.
so that
Oh,
way they can't stream snipe
Zero
people.
stream sniping.
No, they can't do stream sniping like that.
This is
But
the
it's
best place
But
to
the
play.
audio is live if you want to hop onto the.
Audio live. What is that?
No, I mean like
The mics are- they can hear us.
The mics, they can hear us. They can do.
There's 6 people.
There's a lot of there are people actually like in this right now.
Oh.
No, there's 8. Wait, does Nico count?
didn't
I
know
don't
we were
count.
actually streaming it.
You don't count.
I don't count because
Oh, I count. That's right.
Hello.
Streaming yourself and
There's 5 people.
Stream
Nice. Oh wow, that like little SD Super Goku is horrifying.
Isn't it?
That's not displaying right now.
I don't like that at all.
Lauren just entered the shot.
We're way behind.
Lauren
the-
just entered the shot.
But it also might
Wait.
not be displaying.
Now I see the website.
the website now.
Yeah, you got to add 30 seconds.
I guess mine's really delayed.
Yeah.
Reload it? I don't know.
I think it's. I don't know if it's
I
an
think that's
issue of
pretty
reloading it. I
normal
think
with
that's
streams.
10
It
to
is.
20.
But we're trying to like cross-reference if things are working
I
in
don't know because like a lot of people like respond to chat in a pretty
a quick way.
reasonable amount of time.
I think so.
different people have it set up differently.
Yeah, and I mean, I just have it similarly set up to what I have it set up as.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, bring the mic
Also,
closer to you, Lauren, if you don't mind.
What's the lowest you can go?
Huh?
What's the lowest delay you can go?
10 seconds.
Really?
10 seconds at most.
At
And that's
least?
but that's
At least.
that's with a pretty fast internet upspeed.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
are we even like connected directly to any internet? Or are we just
Yeah, we
on
are.
Wi-Fi?
No, we're definitely connected to internet.
Oh no, I mean like, are we like plugged in or are we like
No.
on Wi-Fi?
Oh no, we're
Definitely
definitely not on an Ethernet connection,
Yeah, so, I
especially
mean, that- even
especially
that
in
Do I
Discord.
sound okay or am I too
Even that
loud?
slows
No,
it
you sound
down depending
fantastic.
I do,
on what
thank
the
you.
stream quality is and stuff like that. So
So how do we get a chat up here?
I mean, we could technically get a chat up here.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
I mean, there really I don't have a dock for chat over here on my end.
yeah, that would be a.
See, these are the
Yeah,
things.
you have to set that up as one of the.
You could have like something smaller, like a tablet just running.
Potentially.
I can bring my
I think
iPad.
the goal was for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the goal was for this screen to do everything. But
but I mean,
But like if I had a second,
can't.
but we can also plug in a second adapter, so we can have two displays, one outputting chat on one side,
Put in.
and then one outputting what we're wanting to
Yeah.
see, which is what we're doing right
I think
now.
the goal was to not.
Also do, if we don't want it to be in the way of stuff and we want a bigger TV, just do it exactly the same way Joe Rogan does. Just have it on the side of the room, like a big screen TV. That
Right.
if we want to bring something up, we just like bring that up and then we look at it. You know,
Like
Yeah.
look at it together, like in the middle, like
Right.
what we could actually do that with a
the stream will see what's on the TV, but we'll have the other display.
It's just unfortunate that it's bolted the actual drop down screens at AB.
Yeah, they're non-functional.
Yeah, they're non-functioning. So do we have to just bring our own? Because I do have
All the rooms
one.
have like a drop down projector.
Drop-down projector.
They don't do anything.
But there are no projectors, and the actual screens, flippy doors are bolted shut.
Yeah, we have no access to them.
Unfortunate.
Why?
They would
Yeah,
be
that's
nice
what
to
I was
use.
saying.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not.
I'm not sure if anybody's
Hey,
actually
honestly-
used them before. One room is like in terrible
We
shape.
Unusable.
tried to force it out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took the screws out. We were yanking on that thing. And
well,
it
they've
was
been
not,
doing a lot of reno.
maybe it'll be fixed.
They've been doing a lot of
You're
reno.
looking up
hotels.
Miku.
Really?
I've been following along. Well, I mean, they
Oh,
gave away
oh.
half the hotel.
So, but you can't
Northeastern
get that
got half the
Miku
hotel,
Gundam,
so
right?
it's
Like
Oh.
someone was posting that
Oh.
that like the Miku Gundams like you have to raffle it and it's on only the Japanese Bandai.
It sold
You
on
been
the.
to-
No, it's sold for $42.
It just
Oh, okay.
instantly sold out.
Just
Are you talking about the Zaku here?
You had to,
Yeah,
like,
the
they
Miku
literally dropped the
Zaku.
email, like, 10 minutes
Not a fan.
I love it because it's hilarious.
I mean, yes.
And I mean I like
Build it when
Miku
I
stuff.
get it.
Like if it
I
had,
didn't get one.
You got
You did?
one? Nice.
Don't build it.
What? Oh, did they?
Why would you build
did-
it?
They didn't do an RX-78
collector's,
actual
right?
kit though, right?
This is the one.
I don't think I'm
They did that as a kit too.
Yeah, it's the anniversary edition.
Oh, and I missed that too.
Is that pink supposed to be like part of the color scheme?
Yeah, it is part of the
It's
color
Miku.
scheme.
Miku has that pink. She has like
Oh,
pink
she does?
stripes on
Oh.
her pigtail holder things.
Oh, okay. So
And,
far, the
she has
Zagok
a
keychain
pink
is the best.
tattoo that says, "Oh,
The
one."
$23 a GOG
$23
keychain.
Zagok keychain is the best thing so
Oh, I know.
far.
I like
Is it
all
is
the
it an
other stuff,
acrylic
like
standee or a keychain one? It's a standee. It's even less useful than a keychain. It just stands on your desk.
I thought it had a keychain ring.
No, you set them up. They're a thing you set on your desk.
Yeah.
Like you have a figure on your desk.
Hey,
but it's actually
hey,
just
Jamie,
a
bring up the
piece of
Zagok
acrylic.
keychain.
that's the most.
It's right there.
That one's the good. That's
That's
Wait,
the one I'm
wait,
talking
wait.
about.
Okay. Oh, that was your doctor.
Wait,
All right. Sorry.
But I thought,
was
is there
saying-
more than one?
Is it this
Yeah,
one?
those ones.
No, that one looks like that's
that one
11.
does come
This
as
one.
a-
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
one's
the
a
one.
standee, and the other one is the keychain.
I swear there was one that was a
So
keychain.
awesome.
Wait, her pigtails are the arms.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's kind of creepy. I never considered Miku having like prehensile pigtails, but that's
The more you know.
She has many powers that you don't.
I don't know if I need to
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
know that. That's kind of like with the goblin shark thing. That's kind of creepy.
I wouldn't compare the
Like,
two of
does
them,
she
but I
have-
could see it. I
Does
Is
guess.
that
she
a
have
Jamie bring up a
bones?
goblin shark situation?
No. We've already been over that. The people who weren't on the stream because it didn't exist don't get to see the goblin.
That's one of those Google. This is one of those Google at your home by yourself kind of things.
No, we don't want to get demonetized because we're showing goblin sharks.
I want to do whatever. I want to do whatever gets us
Too
monetized.
horrifying.
Is
I
it
think
too
it's
horrifying?
The opposite of goblin sharks gets you monetized.
Wow.
Yeah.
The opposite?
Anything besides goblin sharks.
Honestly, I think
probably.
the xenomorphs look less scary than the goblin sharks.
Only because you know that Goblin Sharks
are
actually exist.
are real.
I
Yes,
mean,
true.
See, this is the kind of
Goblin Sharks
team
don't
like
have
you would
arms or
want.
legs, so they can't
Like
get me
the
on
producers are
True.
chilling, making sure everything
that
sounds
reminds
good,
me
and
of
we
an
still
episode
have
of like
producer
Family Guy where they
chat.
put robot
I
legs
love
on a
this
shark
producer
and
chat.
it chase people up onto the beach.
I think there's a model kit like that too. There's
Yeah,
one
don't-
like the frog one, right?
Yeah, like
This
the frog
really
one.
does
It
look
had a
so
shark version,
good.
didn't it?
It looks a lot better than it has.
Where have
Is your
we-
audio
Glad we
coming
put
through
the
too, Nico?
black
Yeah,
thing
my
up on
audio
the
is coming
wall.
through as
Oh,
well.
creepy wall.
So you get all of us
It's a lot
talking at
better
the
than
same
the creepy
time.
wall.
We're all talking over each other.
Well, that's fine. But I mean, this is where we could then have the other
We should test
cameras
this out.
as we're having these conversations. Like we can flip through here.
Yeah.
If we had the camera working with the mini
Johnny
HDMI,
Tacoma says, "My eyes."
huh?
Oh no!
Is there
Johnny's
something
on
wrong?
there?
Are you dying?
The Miku.
Oh, the
oh,
Miku.
Oh, the Miku. Yeah,
Um,
probably.
I was just like, your eyes. I'm like, what?
I like the mic because it
I
covers
thought-
like half
I
my
thought Johnny
face.
was a man of culture. Doesn't appreciate.
This
the
is.
Miku.
I'm vibing with this.
My stream or the real stream that's really
I think like there was like a model kit for Miku that Kotobukiya did a while back.
I believe they
It'd
did.
be good to bash.
Mine
the
looks okay,
Gundam
Jake.
kit.
Jake and I were talking about it earlier about doing a Hatsune Miku figurize. That would look so good if we actually had one like that.
Yeah, they should do that. But like, I don't know. It feels like Good Smile's the only people who make Miku.
I just-
figure things.
Can I try something with the two of you?
I-
I'm gonna toss this box at you.
Debatable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not a
toss the
very
box.
big. It's not a very big
Does
box.
it have?
It's not a very big
You're gonna
box.
throw something at
No,
us?
but
in
like,
it.
what if it's just like we just hand you something like, oh hey, review this kit for me.
Yeah.
It's just a sample.
Oh, is that? No, it's not the Origin one, is it?
It is. I believe it is the
This is
origin one.
the,
It's
Spit.
not the Origin one.
It's not the origin one.
That's trash.
This is the quote unquote
0 out
beyond the
of 10.
global Zaku.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Tell me more.
Because it should be the Origin one.
The origin
one looks-
Zaku is really
Does
good.
this one?
pretty good too.
Does this one come with all the weapons in the entire universe?
Just the
though?
bazooka, not the big long anti-ship gun.
No, it doesn't even have the
thing is,
heat. Wait, it doesn't have a
Origin
heat
one's
hawk.
the best kit ever made because it comes with the recoilless rifle.
The anti-ship gun?
Oh.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
anti-matter gun.
That's
and
awesome.
That's like the single best scene in the whole like show, pretty much. At least in that show.
It's just looking so good that I want to throw more Gundam at you.
The
Yeah, I don't think I've seen
figures
this one.
out of the Gundam X Miku figures are actually being made by Mega House, not Good Smile.
Which is
Which ones?
which Mega House.
All the Miku figures,
No, I mean, which figures?
like the Endless Walls, Wing Zero one.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
want
Okay,
that
yeah.
one.
I didn't realize they're even
That
making.
looks sharp.
I think
They're
they
even
should
making
Yeah.
those figures. That is pretty good.
Yes.
Whatever kits they made. That
The
would have been really cool.
the goblin shark is the shark with the protruding jaw.
Yeah, Bandai,
Somebody wanted that.
Bandai could totally put together like.
I like that person.
30-minute sister. Miku
I'm
and,
telling
like,
you,
sell
it sounds like a
infinite of
Jamie
them. Like,
moment.
that would be a perfect
I
collab.
wish I had
Miku will
headphones.
collab with literally anyone
Because
on
like
anything. So
when I have the headphones, I can hear myself speaking. So I don't know if I'm like.
But no, you were
that
like
would
trust
make
the
you
fact
not
that
be
I'm the one
able
with
to
headphones.
do anything
I'm.
anymore.
It is technically my job to make
Yeah,
you sound
talk.
spicy,
Sure.
but you do sound really good. Lauren's still too far.
I like the
Still too
ASMR.
far. You know, should I tilt it? Should I move it?
Bring it closer,
Closer.
tilt it towards you a little
Hello?
bit. Oh my gosh,
Is
that
that
sounds.
better?
Hold up, keep going.
Yeah. So does this one have the little like bits that go over a tube, or does it have the weird thing you have to like turn the tube and crimp it?
No, I thought that one was the tubes are all one piece that were
I
bendable.
guess I can open it.
Yeah, there's
so you
ways to
see
figure
what it
this
looks
out.
Like. I hate the bendable one. That's my one gripe with
Didn't
the
you just-
Origin kit.
Isn't it these?
Is it getting all the crinklies on this?
This is
I'm
the one
sorry.
with the
Oh
side
no,
skirts
that
are made out of
sounds
rubber.
so good. Can you
See
give me
that?
some ASMR with that real quick?
The skirts are
No,
rubber.
give me some
that's
ASMR. No,
nice.
give me
I
that
like that.
ASMR. Give me that ASMR. No, even slower.
I'm
Just.
sorry. Oh. No.
Oh
no.
yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds really good, actually. I'm actually really quite
I
entertained
think
by
this
that one.
Yeah, this one has. Oh, they're actually just in the right angle. You don't have to bend them into a stupid shape. Like,
The leg ones, there's a big
Yeah.
enough hole that they can bend and kind of like.
because
Like,
like
fold
there's,
into each
like,
other. That sounds
there's-
like
I like
mega
this
size,
method.
really.
You have to like fold to get like two pieces, like you're gonna bust the plastic on the Origin one, and just pray it doesn't break, and bend it into shape, and then you have to shove it into the little holes, and it's just that part was not a good experience. The weapons were good. I bought the green one as well because I wanted more weapons. Actually, no, but did I win that in a I won that on a giveaway. But I could have picked something else. But I
So
picked
would
the
you-
Origin Zaku again? Anyway, oh,
So then, would you build it?
huh?
Would you build this? Still 0 out of 10?
It's a Zaku. Yes, I would build it.
Oh, yeah, that's been.
Yeah. I mean, and it's Char's Zaku. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
I do not like building Zaku's.
You don't?
It depends on the tubing
It's-
situation.
It's not, yeah, the tubes look fine on this.
Like what was it? The real grade with all the tiny little pieces. That was real
I
bad.
kind of want to build that one. I've seen like 3 people build it, and just it kind of looks funny to just
I'm looking forward to
I
have the.
recommend the
actual
Shars
tubing.
one. It's got a really nice salmon color in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one on order.
Char
Salmon.
pink.
Yes, is that what?
Is it called char pink?
It might be.
Char pink sometimes,
Upstream.
but sometimes it's called char red.
One of the shades is char pink.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are we
he's
selling
like,
called
Toyotas
upstream-
with char
upstream
red
salmon?
at,
I mean-
like in Japan?
There's like, yeah, this one has fewer colors of red than some of them have. I think there's like one more color of red that they can have too. This one just has the dull dark red and the light pink one.
Can we bring him? Can we bring them another? Can we bring them kits that we like that
Oh boy.
they don't like?
I don't know what
I-
he doesn't know.
Can we
what
work on
I
this
don't know
chat
what I don't
situation?
I am actively working on this chat situation.
Like I can
But
keep
it's
Like.
just-
You can see the chat because you have it on your phone, right?
yes, but I don't like that because I don't think the streamers should be looking at their phones. Personally,
I mean, personally, yeah. No, you are right.
I don't think I can read off the screen that
just
far
see
away.
how big it is. You can probably increase the chat size,
Go for like
increase the font size.
large font library version.
We it would hit like
Like blind
maybe
person
25 people in Anime Boston, so like the
Oh,
chat
wow.
isn't exactly like flying by. You know?
I mean, yeah, but that's like that's more people than expected.
yeah.
Everyone already knows that this is my favorite one.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about
I
this
mean-
one yet again.
I love this one too.
alright, first off,
It was
it
a
gets
great
points
recommendation.
from me just because it doesn't have a V fin.
Okay,
I don't
sure.
like V fins
Um,
that much.
what
Like,
it-
they're fine.
You don't like
what it does
V-fins?
have is
they're
various.
fine, but they're not like they just make something look stereotypical instantly.
Well, this
Oh,
kit
I
has
see what you're
various
saying.
versions of sunglasses you can put on it.
That I didn't know. There's sunglasses for the guy.
Can we get like Gurren Lagann, like
Yeah.
like the pointy bitty like sunglasses
Oh, that'd be
from
nice.
Gurren Lagann? Oh, that would be hot on that
Why
one.
do knees bend like that? That's too much knee bending.
You're
Well,
talking
that's-
about
it has a really great articulation. If you haven't built it, you should build it.
Leg.
Everyone
Oh,
who's ever
yeah, a lot of
watched
things
any
do
our
that.
streams or anything of any kind knows that we all love the Hyakushi
We
2.
all love the
We talk about it
Hyakushigi
every
2.0.
single time without fail.
If you like
And
master grades and you don't
I'm the
own
only
this,
person who
you are
hasn't
mistaken.
built it.
Yeah, dumb decisions.
Well, this is a perfect
Mistakes.
opportunity to announce
I-
the winner of
I
our current
have-
today's raffle.
yeah.
The entry fee for this raffle
Yes.
is about $70.
Yeah.
You will receive
Well,
this free
okay,
Hyakushigi 2.0.
I technically have one because Jake gave me a P Bandai
That was
one.
not as good.
Well,
Was it the-
it's
was it the
not
Mega
as
Shiki?
old because it's black.
No, it's
Oh, it's a different kit entirely.
modified and stuff. It's not the same as.
Oh, it's a different kit.
There was-
Okay.
So, yeah,
Is it an earlier kit
There
or a
was
later
two.
kit?
There was two P Bandai
But it's not as
Hyakushigis.
good?
Yes.
Hyakushigi Kai.
Oh, interesting.
The torso is like extended longer, so it's a little bit weird and rickety.
So I need to buy this whole one to improve that one by replacing the torso.
Did something happen to the
repaint it.
stream?
No, nothing.
Oh no, because it paused. I paused it. That's why.
That would do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's no longer moving.
But yeah, it looks like a cool kit.
Johnny Tacoma hasn't built this.
Someday I'll build it.
Johnny hasn't built this
It
one?
probably just out of spite to Jake.
Wait, Tacoma hasn't built this one.
Oh, he's got tubes on his back. That's cool.
This is getting better by the second.
And
This
he's
is
got
awesome.
hydraulics. Okay, I did. Jake, you didn't ever tell me this kit has hydraulics on it.
I told you.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Listen. I don't want to be pedantic here, but he said
That
it
I
was
would
good.
remember.
Well, why do you need so much detail? If he says it's good, then it's good. You're going to enjoy the things that are in it.
I mean, it should be
right,
good.
but like it could be good and like a fun build, but it can be a boring design, and it could have no hydraulics.
I don't think Jake would participate in a boring design.
he would never. Like
guess
I
that's
think we know him
probably
well
true. I
enough
guess
to
he
know
usually
that
likes non-boring ones.
he likes good quality builds.
Yeah, but they're not bad
Right,
designs.
but like,
Mechanically, no.
but yeah, grunt suits are my favorite though as well. So, yeah,
Although there was that one time you bought that like 1981 Zagok thing.
Still haven't
There's
finished
like
it.
11 people on stream right
that
now,
one looks
y'all.
awesome.
There's like 11 people watching how good this is
Minus
right
3.
now.
oh wow,
4.
I don't.
Or
Yeah,
I'm technically on it too. Bye.
that's not what I thought.
well, the thing is, we also
11
didn't say
people
anything.
would
They
be.
just saw like a notification that it was going up.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's which is good.
Not what I woke up thinking. People would be watching me online.
Yeah. Did you think this would be your day
No,
today?
I did not.
You're welcome.
I was sitting home drawing.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I mean,
I don't know.
art
I'm
in
famous
itself.
now.
Yeah,
You are very famous now.
There's now an
Welcome to the fold. I am actually really
Several
happy that you're
people
joining
who
us.
already know me in real life. Now I've seen me on camera.
No one on stream watching has ever seen that before. He's
What?
new now.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
new now. Yeah. No, that's
Lauren
true.
is new.
I feel like I guess I can't
what
confirm.
stream is this?
This is the Gundam Pros
Oh, this is
official
Gundam
stream.
Pro stream. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say Gundam Pros on that?
Yeah.
you
No.
already violated
Okay.
the rules.
You gotta go.
So I should. Well, I can't say this looks like a really good kit here, and you should probably buy it.
Don't say that.
No, I won't say
You
anything
just
like
say
that.
It's good,
Yeah,
and that you can most likely acquire it at some point somehow.
it's possible.
It's possible.
The
It may be in
high grade
stock
kit is
somewhere else.
Sharzaku, the newest one.
It is Bandai Spirits 2020. It is not the Origin kit.
2020. Is the origin newer or older than?
Older.
But like, I like the detail editions. Does this one come with stickers or anything? Because like
I
the
know.
the Origin one comes with like really nice clear stickers. You're just gonna break that. Or just chuck it anywhere.
Listen, we already had one accident. We're not gonna
Thank
have another one.
This is.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't
The
drop
polish
the
of this is just so
chair on
nice.
stream.
How are we?
Yeah,
give
no
me
stickers.
more crinkle.
I mean, I don't
give
like
me more
stickers,
crinkle, Chris
Just a
Crinkle.
mono eye sticker.
I don't like stickers, but the stickers on that one are really nice.
I really like the Origin kit stickers with like
Yeah.
they just like
Yeah,
detail like
they're
lines
just
and stuff, and they look
clear.
really good because they make them.
They,
They made them really
they
close
almost
cut.
look like a badly applied decal.
Yeah, that's what I like. Badly applied decals.
This is how you do it. Yeah, I make sure to apply a flat coat first so that it will show up the worst. The frosting will be perfect.
The older kit.
I actually wanted that one.
It's blue.
I
It comes with 2 space shotguns, which is always good.
Wait,
and
space
a chain
shotguns?
mine. It comes with a chain mine because that's a
Like-
thing.
Wow.
Like pump shotgun.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the
Yeah.
camphor. Yeah.
2 beam sabers. Because
Camper,
one's never
a
enough.
design I really like, but I have not built the kit. 2001.
I like
Wow.
it's really it's a really unique
Finish because I was doing like ridiculous 17 different layer candy coat on the blue, and I just
that
This
sounds
kit is older than the newest members of the
two
workforce.
bazookas because you just add a second of every weapon.
what?
It's 2 bazookas.
This
You have
kit
to
would
add
be a
just a
good
second
hire.
of every weapon for something. There's like that's good. And those go on his back. I like it. It looks like an armored
Only
core,
people
like
named
old
Alex.
school armored core
Yeah.
mech. I just found out the other day that Sid Mead worked on Turn
give me
A
the glare.
Gundam.
Yeah. Sid Mead worked on
I
Turn
had
A.
no idea.
Yeah.
Lights give me the glare.
It's
I mean, obviously
super
it's the lights,
cool.
right?
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the designs from that show, but
Nico, can I get an image
Sid
of the
Mead stuff's
stream?
sick.
Oh, it is very shiny. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see it shiny
If
over
you
here.
angle it the right way, then the lights shouldn't grab
But we don't
it.
see it shiny.
Could we also tilt this one down too at some point?
Guilty. Don't trip on all the cables.
Oh.
Ooh, Jake got
gee.
to be on stream. He's giant.
It's not shiny on the screen, but on the stream it is.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Y'all
I
look
don't-
good
I'll
to
let you know
me.
in 30 seconds.
Oh, it's like the way that it's
Oh,
showing
now
up
it's a little better,
on.
but, like,
You
the
can see like a
corner
very
here?
clear reflection of the light box on the
Yeah.
Oh, but that's weird because it's not like looking like that
I
on
think
the
we got it better, yeah.
capture. It might be
you.
just the bit rate's different, and it's just banding it differently or something.
It was real shiny, like right in the top left corner, but now it seems to be gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it matches the monitor.
Oh, this is so nice.
But I mean, that looks like a cool kit. I would definitely build it.
Would you say it's fun to be like organized?
No, it's fun to be doing it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it
That's
is
cool.
really. It
I-
is
I do
really
like
fun
doing
to
it.
be
Really
doing
fun.
this again. Anybody else have any questions on on chat? Because I'm not able to pull up chat simultaneously. If I can pull up a window of it, let me see if I can.
Yeah, you'd have to set up a new. You can
The rules the most.
add that into an input. I'm pretty sure if you want, but
Johnny, we don't say that.
I don't remember which kind of input the chat thing is. I think you have to link it with your like stream credentials in a certain way. I don't know exactly how that works.
Yeah, I'm mostly what I'm looking for is like another tab that has me adding like another thing here, but
Right, yeah.
You talking about like putting the chat in like the stream corner?
yeah, like where
Yeah,
I
it
used
should
to
just
have
be
it.
adding another
Scene, right?
input. No, you don't want another scene. You're gonna add a new source to that scene.
Oh.
It is what the heck is it? I can see it right there.
Yeah, you're looking
I'm
right at it.
pretty sure that is it. Just it's not text. Like that's
No, that's just to put on like a title
image.
or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to use like a third-party thing for that. I looked up different ways to do it. There are ways to have like use Streamlabs and stuff like that to do it too, but I don't know if there's a specific OBS way to just drop it in.
Yeah, because if I just hit this is just gonna add a fade. This is not gonna do anything else.
Yeah.
Like these are all of our scenes collections. Output timer. We don't really need any of those. We don't need captions either.
And we need like the
here you
really
go.
bright
Stats.
spotlight so you can do that.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
That shit?
oh.
What? Did you get
okay.
it?
Hold up.
Eh?
YouTube live chat.
That's YouTube.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, so it's not showing up on the screen. We can just see it. That's
no,
good.
but like,
Can you make
I
it?
can read it, but
Can you make it big for us, or
Oh yeah.
is that an
Someone's
option?
I don't
giving
know
us
if I can-
suggestions
can I
as
do
well.
that?
Nice.
I don't know.
no, hold up. I don't think I can. Because now it'll just
That's
show
fine.
the entirety
I can
of the
see it
chat.
pretty well.
Okay.
You need glasses?
Yeah, probably.
But what I can then
I used to wear glasses.
oh,
as a kid.
because now I can follow it while
They said I
we're.
grew out of them.
But it can follow, so this is nice
Is that
actually.
how it works?
I mean,
guess it is.
I guess as you grow,
I mean,
you grow.
Can you read it at all or not?
Oh no, I can perfectly read it just fine here,
No,
so I can.
Him. I don't know if he can read it.
I can't read it.
Oh, I know. So
Yeah.
like, if I could be like, oh, okay,
I
you
can-
should
I
try
can read it. It
Twitch
said test,
and
test.
stream.
I see
elements.
test.
Okay.
Only
You
because
can-
you said
you
it.
can read.
and It looks like a blur for me.
Just guess what they're saying and answer a random question.
Perfect.
I can tell you the comments. We can't
Yeah.
see it on screen. I'm like, I
Yeah.
know we can't see it on screen.
Yeah, because like it's no reason people need to be seeing it on screen.
No. I mean, like what they're
Even
seeing
this
is
small
YouTube right
TV
now.
screen's
yes.
okay if we can set it up similar to this, but I don't know how we're setting up because we're probably going to be in front of people. I don't know how you're setting up a stream at all. I'm out of the loop.
Just in the corner of the room.
Have you not seen the stream
Okay.
the past like 3 years? No.
What do you mean you haven't?
I'm a
Why would
little
I be
offended.
watching
I
it?
am.
Why
offended.
would you be
We've had
supporting
it
us?
so
I don't
much
know.
fun.
I don't. Why would I be supporting you?
Oh.
And
Okay.
I don't see why. He's like, if I'm not on, I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah.
Well, you're usually on the stream.
I don't think you grow
Yeah, so you're
out
not
of
supporting
glasses.
yourself.
I mean, like I agree you don't
I-
grow out of glasses.
I was told I no longer needed them.
No.
Like are
Your eyes got
stable?
bigger, so you can see things better. I think your eyes don't get bigger though.
Maybe my eyes are normal and you guys' eyes just suck.
I mean, they really do.
My
They're
eyes are
oblong. That's why I have astigmatism.
I'm like the only person in my family who doesn't need glasses.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's like winning the lottery.
Hmm.
Of like being normal.
Hindsight's 2020.
Is it actually though?
Maybe.
Not for most people. I think a lot of people don't.
No.
No, I think a lot of people don't see what they did.
Lots of people don't learn from the past.
Yeah.
We're getting a request for Walter.
I think
Yep.
he's busy.
He might be busy.
Walter's manning the store right now. He can't.
He's
come.
doing his.
Wait, can we like hear Jake on the stream?
Yeah, I think he
Only very, very.
like
You just
ve-
loud enough?
Yeah.
Just yelling.
Project that
We need a
voice.
Jake mic. We need to just pin one to him.
I mean, we could technically. I think I could do it, but I don't know if I can or I'm allowed to.
Can what?
Labs.
Ah. We can have the mobile Jake mic wherever he floats off to.
All right. It looks like favorite Gundam options.
Options.
Oh, sorry, favorite Gundam opinions.
Opinions.
Yep. SR71.
Well, I don't have any. Oh, like what? Suit or just opinion in general?
Like what's your favorite Gundam opinion?
Char did nothing wrong. Yeah.
Char did nothing
Well,
wrong.
at what point did Char do nothing wrong? Because did he do nothing wrong in Char's counterattack?
This is another good
I have not
handoff.
seen Char's counterattack.
Spoiler
but I
alert.
assume that he did everything
Follow
right.
at Melissa Builds Gundams, everybody, on
sure.
Instagram.
I mean,
At Melissa Builds Gundams. Follow them.
huh? Wait,
Shameless
you're talking.
shameless plug. All
I mean,
right.
that's good. Please, more
Yeah.
shameless
Did
plugs.
any of us see the Kukuru's Doan's Island movie?
Does that come with two of them? I want it to come
I
with two.
would say
if
no.
It would have been a
It's
cool
option
like
parts.
It's oh, so
that
you
would be
have
a
two
fun date.
Okay,
That would be
I
a
like
fun date.
anything you can build two different ways. That is cool. So it has like a missile pod and the cannon version.
Oh, I like this comment in the chat.
God Gundam.
This guy's thick.
It's a gun cannon.
No, but like he's extra thick.
It's gun cannon.
But like the old school one isn't that thick.
It was pretty thick.
No,
is he? Like
thick.
the kits though. Like no, he's just like
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's
No,
like-
like those
he's
thighs.
chunky.
th-
This is
that-
two
no,
C's
Okay,
at
yeah,
best.
no, that's
Come on.
That's at least an 8 out of 10.
It's not just 2 C's.
At least an 8 out of 10.
Give it a 2.5 C's.
I think is
It can't be 3 C's.
that picture's skewed. It's kind of like weirdly zoomed.
Oh
in.
yeah, I mean that's just going for
Can
his
you
feet.
can you read the chat? I like that
Got
one.
the Gundam gripper.
All right,
the
the
one
next
thing.
the next one is MG 2.0 Exia and MG Wing EW Verka. When?
Don't one of those already exist?
Both
That was a lot of words.
There's no 2.0 Exia.
pronounce
That needs
pronounce the new movie so that we may judge you.
G-Quux, I think it is.
G-Quacks.
I'm pretty sure it's G-Quux. Someone corrected me when I said G-Quax. Okay, all right, now I've been double corrected.
There was an official post on how to pronounce it, and they spelled it
I'm
G-Quacks.
gonna call it Jukes.
Because in Japanese,
Ooh, Blackout Horseman's back. What's up, man?
G-Quax.
Good to hear from
Why
you.
is there so many U's? That's what I want to know.
G-Quaxu. So I should say it like that. And then I would go for my Japanese like old timey movie voice. G-Quaxu. Watch now in
Thank you,
theater.
Blackout. Gun Cannon has always been bulking. What are we laughing about?
I
We're
don't
just
know.
being old back here. Leave us alone.
Have fun.
Can you guys not,
But yeah,
cannot-
this looks
not
like a
pronounce
cool kit.
G-Quacks?
Is
I-
it not
thumbs up
pronounced?
that.
So how many more judged opinions are we going to be receiving here in chat about how we're pronouncing it?
I don't know.
my judgment is that
Imagine this. Imagine the word was in the shape of a duck.
it should just be G-Quack.
You know, wait, look at how.
Wait, I thought in Japanese it was a bunch of U's too.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I-
It's just
yeah.
Japanese characters, which spell out G-Quaxu.
Oh, so we added a bunch of U's.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah. I
Did
mean,
someone fall asleep on the keyboard?
Yeah, they must be.
they
Wow.
probably did it because it looks cool. It's like, I mean, it's like, think of it's Evangelion Studio. They just name them random things at this point.
Yeah, it can make like a cool logo.
They just add a couple extra words to an Evangelion title.
Yeah, really.
You know, Evangelion dinner after breakfast. You know, it's like, I don't know. It could be anything. So Jikuaxu is,
Lunch after midnight.
yeah, lunch after mid. No, that's the prequel that you're supposed to watch after.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Remake of the
The remake of the prequel. It's got like 2 times the elevator scene, I think.
High School the musical, the
Ooh,
musical.
I know
the
what you're talking
series.
about. That was intentional. They did that on purpose. It
Yeah.
was pretty funny.
They made them blink in the movie version.
They made them blank.
Blink.
Blink. Oh yes, so that you would know
Yeah.
that time was passing.
Yeah,
And that-
there were 2 times during that show because I got the original Evangelion on DVD to watch it back when it like was first came to the States and stuff. We thought our DVD player broke on a one other scene that was just stopped for forever.
Yeah.
Because it did that sometimes. It would just stop. So when we were just watching it, we were like, it's broken, right? And it was not. They just left it forever.
Design choice.
It's artistic.
Yes.
The wrong choice.
It's
It,
artistic.
it invoked emotions in all of us.
They're like, damn.
So if that's what they were going for.
We're
They
not
succeeded.
gonna hit the minimum episode length. Can we just extend this for dramatic
Pause the scene
effect?
for 35 seconds.
Like, are we gonna have like people blink? We'll save that for the movie version.
Oh, here's a question. Are you guys excited for the new G Gundam anime and the new Gundam IBO Urder Hunt anime? I'm
I didn't know anything about
I'm
that.
absolutely excited about the Urder Hunt because we
the
needed
new-
more IBO. I
They're
wanted
actually
more
turning that into
IBO.
an
A
anime?
new G Gundam, like as in they're remaking G Gundam, or is it?
IBO's trash.
What? Unpopular opinion. Hold your tongue.
I am excited.
I haven't seen
I
it.
didn't know that they were making it.
I don't
Really?
think they are making
No,
it.
they are.
I knew that there was
What?
the manga, but I didn't know that they were making
Yeah, I think that's what-
graphic novels, but
that's-
I didn't know they were making the anime.
I didn't hear about an anime.
Tacoma's here.
Howdy.
Got Tacoma in studio. He's just vibing in the back.
I'm
We got
I'm
Hazel
Googling
over
this.
here as well. Hi, Hazel.
So what is it gonna be? Yeah, 'cause I'm curious if it's a remake or if they're
No,
adding
no,
to
it's
the
not a
story.
remake.
High five.
Spin-off.
Yeah, but it's just a manga.
Okay. Because they're allergic to American money.
Money.
Which,
I'm
like,
so
just
excited
weird
for
that,
new
like,
yeah.
all those kits were like just limited release for the G Gundam.
Will
line.
we
Like, they
actually
put a ton
finally
of
get
work into
Windmill
those kits.
Gundam? Or like Tequila Gundam? Or like any of the other fun Gundams that are... Oh, there's a
gonna
Master
have
Grade
to make
Lupus
our
Rex
own.
coming out?
We're gonna have to make our
No.
own. We're gonna have to model those.
Shut up. Who?
There's no Master Grade
Yes.
Lupus Rex coming out.
No, there
isn't.
is?
What?
If there's a third party Lupus Rex coming out, but there is a Master Grade just Lupus. I believe.
Yeah, MG
Oh, it's
Lupus is
Lupus, not
confirmed.
Lupus Rex.
Sorry, not Lupus Rex.
They're
That's
very
a
different.
mistake.
One
That's-
says Rex and one doesn't.
Oh, dude, I really, really
You would
want
just the
a Lupus Rex.
Is it only Lupus Rex has the big sharp hands?
That's correct.
Big Claw Man.
How could-
Wolverine.
why would you make the other one?
Can we get like
big
a
hands are cool.
Can we get like
I agree.
a Barbados repaired? Like kind of like a repair edition, like the Exia repair, but it's after the Hasmol like fight or whatever. Or
Yeah,
it's like
it'll
broken
be an
face at the
option
final
parts
battle.
that you can buy from B Bandai.
Oh my god, you always have to be right. That does sound like something that Bandai
I feel
would
like
do.
Jake's googling this G Gundam news.
No, I was actually googling to see if there was a master grade of the
Do you think
series accurate Gundam Death Side Hell, and there isn't.
No,
No, there
no.
isn't.
There's a high grade though.
Yeah.
Is
Blackout
there
Horseman.
only the movie one?
There's a master grade movie one. There's a master
master
grade.
grade.
Original version.
No,
No.
There's no master grade original. It's master grade EW.
W.
There's
That's right.
no-
Yeah.
There's no master grade
original.
original. There's none of them actually have a master grade except for
That's-
maybe the wing.
Kind of
Yeah.
garbage.
Everything else is EW.
Well, they're all the EWs, so they're like a little bit different.
Yeah,
Seems
like
different,
the
yet
Elvis
exactly
Waltz
the same.
designs, but they just didn't do any of the normal series.
No, they got high grades at best. I think the wing Gundam's got everything.
but they
master
have
grade.
they have the heavy arms though, right?
no.
No.
They had the orange heavy arms.
That's an
that's
EW
EW.
redesign.
Okay, so it's an EW redesign of a one that wasn't in EW.
Yeah, it says MG Lupus will probably get a Gundam-based add-on set for the quote damaged look.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't think they'll even
Just
was it?
So the master grade
take a
EWs are
soldering iron. Damage it yourself.
they're prequel suits
Take it
to
with your
the
own
movie suits. 'Cause, you know, in the show they got like the mid-season upgrades. Like Jet Set becomes
Yes.
Jet Set Hell.
Yeah.
When it's got the four-thing cloak.
Yeah.
But in the movie you had the bat wings.
Yeah, it's just a totally different.
Right. So
Mac.
the master grade EW is what the first version would look like if it like Pokemon, like if it evolved
Right.
into bat wings.
But if it was in the movie, but it wasn't in the movie.
it wasn't in the movie. It's
Yeah.
like because I think the movie versions were supposed to be what the show was supposed to be, but they didn't do that, or they changed it after the
Right.
fact.
Well, I mean, with a movie, you have more budget to animate something more
Yeah,
complicated.
they
So
changed
it's
it a
kind
lot.
of like Verkov being a more detailed version than they were willing to animate.
And with the movie, they
But,
were
yeah.
able to actually give the heavy arms and the Sandrock actual upgrades.
There is also the
Yeah.
like super duper old no grade Death Side.
Oh yeah.
I had that. It was
100
an
no
awful
grade?
kit.
Yeah, it should be a 1/100 no grade.
Jet Set Hell.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
pretty
that's-
sure
I think
it
that's
just
true.
fell apart.
Yeah, it was a terrible.
Those model kits, like, yeah, I was really surprised when I got back into modeling that they weren't the horrible garbage I remember getting from Toys R Us.
Oh man.
They were fun, but like, they just fell apart. I think we had the heavy arms one too. That one was cool.
That just reminds me of that old TV commercial that they did before for Gundam.
I think I had that too. That was the worst one.
Foldable backpack.
It
Yeah.
just nothing stayed together. And like the way that the wing segments clamped together
It
from
was like-
two pieces was
it's
just
like
like
right
they
here.
never stayed together. They just
Yeah.
always peel apart over and it's like and you're a kid, so you're actually trying to play with them at that point too. So it's like
Here's a question.
yeah.
Thoughts on the Gundam Wing Frozen Teardrop Gundams?
I've only seen a few of them.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, hey, is this a Jamie moment?
It's
This is-
Jamie
hold
moment,
up.
Yeah.
Let me-
You're not going to be able to find
Nico,
all of them.
bring that up.
You got it.
You're gonna find the white Epion.
Well, there's the white Epion. There's the white,
Make sure that safe search is on.
the white one that just has like the weird gun.
I have to go to Google for that. Bing doesn't save me.
I thought
You're in Bing by default.
thought it was
I'm
the
so
same
sorry.
as like the angel wings.
It
except
literally
had a
has
shield.
Microsoft Bing, and I don't know why
I'm
it is.
so
Google.
sorry.
Yeah, but it had a shield. But it never originally had a shield.
Finally, we're in the right spot.
All right.
What was it? Teardrop?
Frozen Teardrop. It's like a sequel manga. Where does it?
it's
Does
a
that take place
manga.
before or after Endless Waltz? After. Yeah.
G Unit.
Before. Yeah. So technically, Prometheus Gundam is supposed to be from Frozen Teardrop.
Is that the proper
Click, images.
capitalization of Gundam Teardrop?
I don't know.
Whoa, does that guy have a giant cross?
Yeah, that's Prometheus Gundam. That's
Damn.
technically the upgrade
one?
to heavy arms.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty metal.
Maybe if it'll actually load.
It's
Come
not.
on.
No, it doesn't want to.
Oh, ads and all.
Oh,
This is
I
working
hate
good.
you very much.
Yeah. This is great wiki. 8 of 10.
Mostly by ads and the sidebar.
Am I really waiting for an image just for a?
I don't think there is any image.
Interesting.
I see nothing on the stream. I just see blackness, like in us in the corner.
Isn't it behind?
Yeah,
It's not working. It's not working.
It stopped showing the.
It just stopped showing. Also,
No, did you
Nico,
ever
are you
s-
on Bing?
Nico, did you set up the?
It should have been.
it was working before.
Yeah,
It
you
was.
had the
It's
window
currently not
capture,
working.
window capture, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't
window.
the display capture.
Snow White Prelude.
Oh, had you closed it at some point? Maybe.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That makes sense why it happened.
Yeah, because it has to be refreshed again potentially. Yeah.
Yep. So
Is
now,
Prometheus
there it is.
Gundam real?
now you can see what now.
Now
Now,
we
Like,
we're
has
good.
anybody
things.
actually read Frozen Teardrop?
I have not.
Does anyone here read manga?
Yes, but not Frozen Teardrop.
No, I was just wondering because that would be a fair question because it's kind of just a you
Yeah.
do. Or
I
you
can also
don't.
not read.
I haven't for a long time. There are pictures to help you along.
You know, and there's just a really
You can
fun
just
way
get
you
the
read them.
Japanese version, and it doesn't matter if you can't.
It's
read.
wor-
Reads
it's
so much
working
better.
again.
It's working again.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
But that one's got two sides.
That's the Warlock Gundam, I believe. Or
Okay.
Gundam Warlock? I don't know. I think that's the Death Scythe Hell upgrade. I
Nice.
think. But that's all I've ever seen of it is that picture.
What is the fancy guy with the crazy lance thing?
That's the Sandrock.
That's Sandrock. Oh, yeah, these are decent designs.
Whoa.
They would make.
As extensions to the.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna get an image when you click through. I think that.
That freaking.
Oh, this is Game Facts. Why are we on
man.
Game Facts now?
I don't know.
That's so wild. Remember when I used to use GameFAQs for cheat codes, man?
Yeah. What is that? Gundam Water Moon?
Water Moon. I don't like the names. I can say
I don't
that.
know.
The rename
And
ones are
if
bad.
I learn correctly or remember correctly, I don't. What's his name? Wu Fei's
Oh,
Gundam
so they're in Gundam
never
Breaker
comes
too.
back. He gets his own Epion that's white instead. Wu Fei.
we could have
It's
just
white?
we just not had Wu Fei in it at all. That would have been preferable.
If you cut out all the Wu Fei scenes, it doesn't change anything.
It makes the show slightly less misogynistic. I think that's the main change.
Okay.
And it's not even that good of a mobile suit. He's
What?
got a snake for an arm. It's
Ultron?
just weird.
It's a dragon. You know what the upgrade is? 2 dragons.
Like it already was a bad weapon and barely worked, and then
Just
you
shut.
get 2 of them.
What I never understood is how hot were those flames? They touched things and then things blew up. That's not how that works.
Gundams are full of explosive liquid, as is everything else apparently.
I suppose, but like it's like
Houses.
instantaneous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, how hot is those flames?
Hot enough that they shouldn't. That they should destroy the Gundam they're coming out of.
Right.
If the touching
yes.
them blows it up.
Yes. I don't know. It never made
I don't know, I
sense to
feel
me.
like he used his twirly stick more than he used
He
that
did.
though.
He used them both. He stopped
He
using the
used
fire.
them both.
He
but
did stop
used his
using the
twirly
fire.
stick for more fights than anything else.
Yes, the trident,
Twirly stick.
twirly
It's a
stick.
baton. Like
It started
like
with
a
the.
baton twirler.
Was it always a trident, or was it just a point at the
Isn't
start?
it a double trident?
It
Apparently-
becomes a double trident.
Oh,
Yeah.
it becomes
Pausing
double
for you
trident.
guys.
I can't keep any of this
He
stuff
is
straight.
he's not misogynistic. He's chauvinistic. There's a slight difference.
Oh boy.
I guess that might be true. He didn't exactly think that women should be inferior. He just knew that they were.
I feel I don't. Yeah, I'm not up on the definition of chauvinistic like specifically, so I can't argue. He was a dick.
Yeah.
They were all kids, to be fair.
Yeah, but like
That he could not catch.
Yes.
he was worse than I think anyone else though.
True.
And that's like competing with Hero, who was like an absolute sociopath.
I always thought everybody hated Catcher the most.
He was the most reasonable one.
I mean, he did the one thing, but that was just because the Gundam
That
made
wasn't
him
him,
dumb.
though.
That wasn't his.
That
Yeah.
wasn't his fault.
I thought Katra was decent.
Yeah, I never had a problem with him.
I liked him.
But I think everybody thought he was like the boring guy.
But like,
back in the
it was
day.
kind of like
'Cause he was
not.
a sociopath.
It was kind of
'Cause
like
he was the
not
most normal?
his
Yeah.
fault that he was given a Gundam without guns.
That was always my favorite.
He didn't get to kind of do anything.
He got
They
an
were like-
Uzi eventually.
they're like, here
Yeah, when
you
he went to
have.
space, his upgrade was an Uzi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you get
Here, this will help you in
You get-
space.
Will help.
2 clubs and 100 soldiers.
With a gun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they give a guy who can turn invisible. Yeah, there's the Snow White prelude.
It's just a,
Again, is that real?
it's
I
a
don't
wing
know.
with more wings.
I've never seen scans of Teardrop.
I'm gonna be honest. I
There's
can
so many wings.
barely discern it from. Okay, it does have all those extra wings on its wings. All right, this Yo Dog. We heard you liked wings. Yeah, exactly.
This is the one where you can put the
So
guns
you like
together.
mud
Fine.
Kips.
I like it, but it just doesn't feel enough different from Wing Gundam that
Not.
I wouldn't want them to make a kit of it.
Like I think the color is different. I think it's a lot more white on the kit too, or on the suit.
But like paint does that too.
Comment was, Heroes, I'm a destroy everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, including myself. Twice
I'll
over.
kill you. Yeah, and the
But not
birthday
before I
scene.
kill me.
The birthday scene is the greatest scene
That is a
in
really good
anime
scene.
history.
Yeah, the wings are weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they can like rotate
like,
around
alright,
the gun and like make it better.
Did the Wing Gundam
Yeah.
need
Wage
more
or
weapons?
something like that.
It's
I mean-
already got 2 of the most powerful beam cannons like in the universe.
In all the entire universe of Gundam,
And-
I believe.
Yeah.
Not even a
Well,
satellite
actually, no,
cannon.
did the Wing
No,
Gundam
I-
have that? No, that's just the. That's the Wings Zero.
Yeah, the Wing Zero.
So I don't know. I guess this one looks like it's made off of Wing
Well, the
Zero.
Wing Gundam had the
not
Buster
original
rifle,
Wing
and then
Gundam.
The rifle was very powerful.
Okay, but then you had the Wing Zero had 2
Yeah,
of them, and
that's a
they
trend
stuck
in
together,
Gundam
and
Wing.
they're more powerful.
The upgrade is just one more of the main thing.
Yeah, sometimes you just need
But it's like,
two.
why has no one ever added more arms to a Gundam?
Oh, there's a couple in G Gundam that have a bunch of arms.
Because like they just control
Neo
them like
Nepal?
this. Like there's like
Is
it
it the
doesn't have to
Nepal
make
Gundam?
sense that they can control the arm.
Neo Nepal.
But, like so then you
Jamie,
could
look
just add
that up,
2
please.
more guns. Also, like there's a severe lack of shoulder-mounted weaponry. Like gun cannons got that, but then does he generally ever use a gun in his hand? Too?
Heavy arms.
Okay. All right.
Heavy arm shoulders are filled with missiles.
Yeah, I mean that's good, but I'm just saying there's a lack of it. There are things that did it, but
That being said,
there aren't enough.
distinct lack of Mega Smashers on Gundams.
Yeah, only heavy arms. as far
IBO
as I
has
know.
multiple arms.
He has
Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah,
Gundam
IBO.
Fusion Rebake has arms
Yep.
in his shoulders. Extra
Full,
arms.
yeah, Fusion Rebake Full City.
In the full city. Yes.
That's an awful name.
He also had
I don't
giant
like
scissors
that.
as a weapon, which he used to great effect.
Full city. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
see?
That's pretty good.
I guess they're not on his shoulders. It's like his backpack.
Multiple axes.
The one before it had extra arms as well, too.
I don't know
the
if
Rebake.
putting the axe on your back arm is really a good strategy
No.
unless you're getting attacked from
No.
behind.
Can we see the giant scissors?
In the Rebake?
No, that's the Rebake. The full city had the giant scissors.
Yeah,
You
the
were-
Full
you-
City had the giant scissors in the back.
You want to show
So
Lauren the
it's like-
giant scissors?
Yeah, because they didn't have like heat weapons or beam weapons in.
Correct.
Blood
Everything
Orphan,
was
right?
like physical things. The mobile armor. Yes,
Bullet
the mobile
guns.
armors had lasers, and it was like banned
I
or
like
something
that.
like
That's
that.
cool. Oh, I've
Go-
seen that kit. Yeah.
Go
He
2
looks
pictures
like,
over to the
he
right.
looks like he's Cut Man or something.
Yeah, because that folds open to like shears.
There was a picture of it. If
Yeah,
you
he's got-
close that one and then 2
Well,
to
I
the
mean,
right
okay,
of
but
that.
like it goes to
Down.
follow that the
the right one?
strongest
That one.
weapon to fight Gundams would be nippers.
Yeah, isn't that
Those aren't
hilarious?
scissors; those are just
Isn't that-
nippers.
Yeah. I'm
I
just gonna
never
cut
made that
you in
mental
half.
So like,
connection.
if he like upgraded and he has like the single blade ones, like you'd be able to get the precision cut.
God Hand Gundam.
Yeah, he'd be like God Hand
God
Gundam.
Hand
Oh, yeah,
Gundam.
that exists. That's just the God
The God Gundam.
Yeah.
But no, but the
God
God
Hand-
Hand Gundam is the
Wow.
upgrade
Literally
for the God,
God Hand
Gundam.
Gundam.
Yeah, the
that
God Hand
gets the
Gundam, God
single-bladed
Finger Gundam.
nippers. Yeah. So yeah, we need to make that happen.
That's
There are
funny.
a couple of Gundams from older series that have little tiny arms that come out of their front skirts that hold beam sabers.
The O.
The O.
Oh, is it kind of
Jeez.
like
The Nightingale?
that horrible upgrade
Nightingale, definitely.
set for 30-minute missions that's got the crotch arms? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they got that from Gundam the O.
Okay. Because
Was the O
Bandai
the
is the
first
only
one?
company
The O
that's
was the first
ever
one.
like decided they have to rip themselves off. Like the 30-minute mission line's the wildest thing. They're like, Gundam isn't enough Gundam. We need to make Gundam that's not Gundam so we can compete with ourselves.
and push us to do better things, or it
I
could
don't
just
know
be
if
like
30-minute
pet
mission
projects.
has pushed them to do anything better.
No.
I like the options that it's given
It did
though.
No, they're fun. I
Yeah,
like
the
the
fun
kits,
options
but
are
Oh,
like
I forgot that
they're not all made the best.
the Barbados also had a chain mace.
Yeah.
It was
My
a
brain
mace that
can't
opened
understand
up.
what that even means.
All right, can we, Jamie, pull that up?
People are gonna like think that Nico is actually called Jamie.
That is
now,
the
though.
goal. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
It's the Barbados 6th form.
The 6th form.
Oh, go! It's your
Oh,
go
that's
2 more to the
just
right,
silly.
top row. 2 more to the right.
Oh, I seen
One
that
more?
thing. I don't
Right there.
understand it at all.
It's got a saw inside of it. So the idea is he opens it up and he
That's
grabs
not a
you
good weapon.
and then saws you. No, it was terrible. But
No,
he
they
used-
got
also,
that-
like, no,
they got
it's
that from
really
Carta
not. A
Issues
saw isn't
weapon.
a good weapon for robots.
okay.
So there was like a huge fight. That was that upgrade after it, and
I mean,
then that's
yeah.
how.
No,
what
he used
took
that
out
on
It
Honor.
kind of
Yeah,
looks
use
like
it on
you
her,
mixed like just the just clippers with the. Why would you need to mix the grabbing clippers with a chainsaw though?
You know, sometimes you just want to make sure it comes off.
I mean, because like,
That are inside shear handles.
all right. Okay, so I've only just used the stick chainsaw that you have, and that thing's
Oh, you
terrifying.
You're talking about how this is a real thing in real life? Yeah.
yeah, it's an actual thing.
Yeah. Somebody brought up a good point. I don't know if you know about this one. Seraphim Gundam.
Oh, the Seraphim. Yeah,
Don't say what the one with the backpack.
yeah.
the
yeah.
one with the
But
back.
Lauren probably hasn't seen this one.
I don't
This
think
is
I
as
have.
wild as it gets.
Okay.
This is as wild as it gets.
This is like legit exhibit moment.
Yes, this is the one. Can you find one where it's all put together though? No. Okay, so Seraphim Gundam is the one I'm thinking of. Virtue.
Oh, is Virtue the one that has the other Gundam inside of it?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
The Nadley?
Yeah, that one, the one that's inside is the Natalie. Yes. Oh, what's the
Yeah.
one? Sarah V.
Oh, the Seravi.
Okay, because I know that one with the super chonky chonk.
That was the one with the
I
face.
don't know. Yes, that's what I'm looking
The
for.
one
But
with
the
the
face,
face.
Yeah, right there. Go one to the left. Yeah, click that picture. All right, so that's the backpack. Okay.
Okay.
Now find the next thing that happens.
Why does the next thing that happens?
Yes. Maybe this will get you there. I don't know.
Just random click on anything.
Are we allowed to like watch clips on this?
Probably not.
Wait, I think you just had it, Nico.
Where?
Is it that guy there that's like a blob?
Go down one more.
I don't know.
Right to the right. That,
So
yeah.
He has a smaller Gundam on
There's
his
an
back.
entire second Gundam as the backpack of the other one.
Why does the head seem so big when it's on the other one though?
I don't know. So I think with the
Oh, his chest looks like a head.
so
Yeah.
the cockpit of the Gundam is actually in the second Gundam.
Okay. Is this like your escape Gundam?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
So
fuck
in the
up,
show
you're like,
they
oh,
like
I've got another Gundam.
in the show they like stab him where they think the cockpit is and like, oh,
Right.
we got him, and then he just lets the backpack go and he's totally cool and he just
Well,
flies away.
I mean, that's a really good strategy because like 90% of fights in space end up with someone just drifting in space until they luck out and get somewhere or they just die. So
Yes.
having an extra Gundam is probably the best thing you could have on your back.
Yes. That's like driving
Gundam
a car
in
and
a
having a
Gundam.
second car in the trunk.
Like
Yeah.
at the very least, you could just have like one that's got like a ball.
There you
neck
go.
As its
Oh,
core
sure.
or something like that.
Here you go.
I think that's actually
Yeah.
the model. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's kind of silly.
Nice seeing
Good to
you.
see you.
Nice to see you. Take care.
Thanks for coming by the studio.
Yeah.
Were there any like other random things we have to figure out?
What do you
We
mean?
got the stream working. What sort of like, what's that?
Probably not on stream.
Yeah, right. I just don't know if when we need to do that or whatever.
Check with some stuff that we're
Yeah.
I mean, we're really hitting all of it right now.
What's the Raphael Gundam?
But I
look
think
like
I
again?
meant just like
Oh, the
what
Raphael.
teaching stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the other stuff we have to do.
I mean, like we do have some people here on chat. Like,
we have 18.
We're just like everyone has to get a Hyakushiki to follow along. It's gonna be the necessity.
We're up to
we're
like
just gonna
15
build a
people watching.
Hyakushiki right
Oh, I
now.
shouldn't say that then, because they might all get a Hyakushiki and then they're sold out.
What's the stock looking like
No,
on the
let's
Yakushiki?
not do that.
Oh,
Damn it.
That's
That's
almost
not
enough for
enough.
everybody. You might have to
Buy
fight
more
for
for
it.
Anime Boston.
That's kind of
Look
hot.
at that thing. That's cool.
They just made it look like the unicorn.
That is cool.
It's just the
I
chunky
just
unicorn.
That is a lot of work.
The I don't know how I feel about this V-fin.
Yeah, no, it's silly, but it's
Oh, yeah,
there.
the Alice Gundam has a ball as the cockpit. Did anybody play Zone of the Enders?
Oh, Zone of the Enders,
But I
yeah.
looked at
Oh,
the
those are
game
cockpits.
Those are
case
cockpits.
a
Those are
lot
cockpits.
at GameStop as a kid.
Oh, you should have played it. It's really
I
good.
should have, but I didn't. Probably emulate it now.
I did not beat it.
No.
No. I was a little invested more in dot hack,
Oh, yeah.
infection, mutation,
Oh.
I
outbreak.
never picked any of those up because I was honestly just
Oh,
confused.
man.
Like I didn't know what was what or where you start.
I love me a good 4-disc epic. Like volume 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but they were all separate games,
I
weren't
was
they?
They are
wanted
all
to watch
full
the
separate
anime,
games.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when you couldn't find an anime to watch.
But it came. The
dot
game came with an anime.
I watched a
The anime.
reboot.
Yeah, it came with.
Yeah, it came with the
Oh,
anime.
cool.
So you bought the game, and then there was another DVD that was in it that had the
Nice.
actual movie.
I really liked the art style. I thought the art style was super cool.
So clean. I think it's the same studio that does Gundam.
Which
I
Gundam?
can't confirm
I
that.
think the studio that did Seed.
Oh, I don't think I like that show then.
Yeah,
I didn't like the Seed art style as
Yeah.
much as Dot Hack Sign.
and that's what
Seed art style
Fafner.
kind of looked like really bad clamp like animation.
But I mean, from that time, Fooly Cooley came out, and
Ooh.
we loved.
I loved
Fooly Cooley.
Fully Cooley.
They have so many more versions now.
Couldn't watch it the second time.
Oh.
I tried rewatching it.
I've been scared to try to rewatch it because I
I've-
tried to rewatch like Trigun, for example. I love Trigun. I cannot stand watching it. Same for Full Metal Alchemist. I loved Full Metal Alchemist. The humor's just I can't take it anymore.
What
in
about Brotherhood?
2002 or
I
Brotherhood?
never could watch Brotherhood. I didn't like it.
Oh,
A lot of people
I-
consider that like one of the best anime ever.
well, it's actually
Yeah,
now.
but a lot of
in
people think like Attack on Titan's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well-
I mean,
So
we're all wrong at some point.
yeah, some people even like One Piece.
Oh no!
What camera do I look at to make a weird face?
That one up there. Yeah.
That was personal.
I was. I did not
But I
attack you in
hear-
any fashion. Unjustified assault.
I
I
can't.
didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said some people like it. You took the implication that.
So,
meant that
chat,
you were a
let's
bad
talk to
person.
you.
Yeah. Now we can see what chat is.
Oh, yeah, I still can't see. Kind of. I guess I have to squint.
I can read it for you.
We're getting wow.
Sup, fellas?
wow must have
Hello,
been on my
yo,
side.
wow.
I mean, I don't know. I still prefer the 2002 version of Full Metal Alchemist.
I did
just-
watch that,
I-
but I have no memory of it.
I just love that story of growing with Ed.
Is
Yeah,
that
where
not
he
the same
start-
story in Brotherhood?
It's
It's
not,
not.
even remotely the same story. The Brotherhood's based more on the manga, isn't it?
Yep.
Which the manga is trash. I tried reading it. It was painfully bad.
These takes are wild. I do not share a lot of these takes. Maybe,
mean, like,
maybe
even
just
just
one or
the
two.
baseline changing what a homunculus was.
Was
And I mean, not changing because the anime was the one that actually changed
Changed
it
it.
because they got too far and they didn't want to wait for the manga, so they just made up their own story. But they just lucked out, and it happened to be a good story.
it ended up being an excellent story.
But
I loved
homunculus
it.
were more interesting in the original like anime. The
Chat's getting very aggressive.
are they? We got uninvited for my hot takes. Nice. I'm glad I could do a service.
Huh? Maybe. Did we? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I
We should
think
always
that's
bring a devil's advocate, but I just thought that was
what
Jake,
Veldrig said.
the devil's advocate.
What do you do?
The hot
No
take
idea.
guy.
Oh,
The hot take
oh,
guy.
I mean,
anyway,
we're
anyway,
related.
the
That
2002
explains a lot.
the
but it was a good
the
anime.
2002
I can't
version
watch
of
it
Full Metal
anymore.
Alchemist
I
was
just
just so
leave
much
that in the
better.
past.
It is so much better. So much better. If you haven't, yeah, I mean, Brotherhood is good in its own regard, so that way we can grow through a lot of holes that were in 2002. I just love how much more invested we were with the relationship with Nina.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
sure it was
in
good.
fu-
I just
in
it felt
2002
weird to just do it again. Like, I mean, I just couldn't get into just like being dropped into the same characters, but like now I just have to forget everything and restart. My
restart. Mm-hmm.
brain couldn't just restart.
Because Nina was a very big part of when Ed got the state certification. There was a conversation between the two of them that said there could only be one state alchemist, and that was a huge growing turn in that story.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so I was like, why is that not just absent here? I did like the introduction of how he couldn't use a transmutation circle in the newer one, where he like went with what was it? He went with a javelin at Fury King Bradley, and he drew his sword. So it was pretty cool in that one, but I like how he just happenstancely did transmutation without transmutation circles in the original.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I didn't know I could do this, and now I figured it out.
Right.
So he just became a better alchemist that way in my eyes.
Yeah. Yee.
Oh, look at that. Jayhounds agrees. You need to watch it. Like, oh, also, if my wife and I watched it, please watch Freerun Beyond Journey's End.
That is really good.
It is spectacular.
Is that on like Netflix or something?
Crunchyroll, Netflix.
They have it.
Yeah, it is an outstanding anime.
It was too sad.
No, it's not
I'll have to
actually.
try it
Actually,
again. It was too sad.
it's sad. It's
I
supposed
went
to
into it
be.
expecting it to be funny because like all the memes and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a funny show. It's like,
Oh.
no, this is like
It's very sad.
a sad sandwich with funny sauce.
But you would love it.
I don't know.
no, like,
tragic stuff is
but
not
it's
always
not
my
as
jam.
it's not as tragic as a lot of people would think.
But
Really,
bittersweet is like the worst kind of
It-
tragic.
I don't know.
It's
You
like
I fell in
it's
love with
like-
every character.
no, the characters were great. I'm not gonna say it's not a good show. It looks like an amazing show. I was watching and like, I was looking for a pick me up. This was just made me feel worse about life. My existential dread has gotten worse. Like I relate too much to this autistic elf. It's too real.
Yeah, I love the
does look like a good
mystery
show.
of it.
Yeah,
The-
I love me some good existential dread.
As you get enough of it
It's full of it.
to last.
It's full
you.
of it.
You can just savor each episode
Basically, the point of the show is confronting existential dread.
and learning how to do the positive life despite the fact that everyone dies because you're an absent-minded immortal.
We're getting another. Also watch Helk.
Helk?
Helck. It might just
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
never heard of that one either. Bittersweet stories are. Oh, it's coming up to April, everybody. If you're gonna watch in April, you're
I
lying in
was
April.
warned to never watch
What's-
that show, so
what's
I
what?
didn't.
Also watching
You're a lie
Solo
in
Leveling.
April?
You're lying, April.
Oh my God! Please.
It's just
watch
another
it.
one of those cut your heart out shows.
Oh, no.
Like just for pain. I didn't watch it because my brother watched it and he was like, yeah, no.
Oh,
I mean, it's supposed to be a good show though. Like,
it's
it's well made,
such
but it's
a good
just like
show and beautifully
it's just
illustrated.
we'll stab you in the heart and let you bleed out.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. You could watch more.
It's a
One Piece
great
instead.
anime.
You'd enjoy it more.
You could watch more One Piece.
I would watch more One Piece instead.
If they made more Hunter x Hunter, I would love more.
I tried watching Hunter x Hunter. I did not get as far as I got in One Piece.
Wait, how far did you get in One Piece?
I think like 140 episodes
Oh.
or something like that.
Are you caught up?
No,
Are you caught up?
He doesn't watch One Piece.
he would not like it.
You don't think so?
Jake? No,
Really?
not at all.
Huh.
Jake has
Not
a
at all.
higher tolerance for shonen anime than I do, but
Jake doesn't have a tolerance for 1,000 episodes of it.
no, it's not like it's Fist North Star.
That I wish there was 1,000 episodes. Of that.
Right.
There are enough though, I swear.
There's like 150 episodes.
Is no
No,
one
it just
caught-
feels like
Oh,
1,000 episodes. Okay.
Yeah, I get that. We're
I
getting
just watch the movie over and over instead. You get all the good parts.
the actual like content
Yeah.
instead of filler.
There is a lot past the movie.
No, I know. There's all sorts of crazy zany stuff you told me about.
You are already.
We're getting.
Yeah,
We have some
she's-
questions here. Are you guys watching Solo Leveling?
Nope.
I like it.
I can't.
I've heard it's
I
good.
cannot do isekai. That's isekai, right?
It's not isekai.
It's not isekai.
Yeah, it's PVE.
Okay.
Basically, magic portals have opened up in the world, and people gain superpowers for no apparent reason. So they become hunters who go and fight the
So it's like a reverse isekai. The powers come from another world to your world.
Yeah, to your world, you get
Powers
ranked.
died in another world.
The one problem I have with it is that it is very much one of the. I am the main character, so I have become infinitely powerful for really no reason other than I have the main character power.
So it's an isekai light.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is an isekai without going to a different world.
Okay.
it's a diet isekai.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. It is
I mean, I'm sure it's. I just, yeah, I don't usually get into those shows so much. But,
Yeah. Next question is: are you guys excited for the Shizuoka hobby show? It's coming up in May. They're going to show a bunch of new gunpla kits.
Yeah, those shows are always great.
Yeah, those shows are always good. They usually do a lot of good reveals.
people tell me when new things come out. I don't usually find out myself. So I'm excited for people to say, "Hey, this is a cool kit. You should look at
It'll
it."
be a really exciting
Yeah.
build day of the month after that show.
and then
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oh, cool! It's all sold out."
Yeah.
Oh no, we can't get a copy. Damn.
Yeah, there's just another high grade that you can't order enough of.
What's a high? Ooh,
What?
high grade that it could never order enough of.
Oh, I'm just saying. No, I was saying that that's what always happens. Is like there's one comes out like what happened with the G-Quux one. It's like it hits shelves, it's gone. Like I got to see someone building it though. It looked like a really nice kit. But
Is it like a
Is it like-
made up shortage? Like with because they could just print way more and they don't.
I know they
yeah,
intentionally
they're
do
weird
something
like
like that,
that.
right? Like,
I think they hedge their bets. I think that they'll do probably another run of something. I don't think they want to print too many of something and then
Right.
not have it go over well. I think they'd rather do that.
Well, there's definitely gonna be at least like 3 or 4 more runs of it. That's
At
not.
least.
Same thing happened to the
yeah.
Ariel when it came out.
Mr. J Hound. Yeah, no, I'm not into shonen. I can't do it. I've tried.
I like shonen.
I don't blame anyone for liking it. I just can't do it.
Like you said, I have more tolerance for it, but I
Yeah.
can't handle some of the more hardcore shonen. I can't stand My Hero.
No, I did not watch that one. I'd probably like
I
it.
couldn't do My Hero. I couldn't get into Fairy Tale. I couldn't get into.
Seven Deadly Sins.
But it was fine.
I didn't love that one either. The characters were I didn't like any of them that much.
Fist of the North Star is so good.
That show is one of the best shows of all time.
Is that a show?
9 years old. Yeah, I probably watched that when I was like 5. I think the Fist of the North Star movie. That and
Well,
Guyver.
yeah, there's no like power
Those were my
scaling or
first
anything. It's
animes,
like
basically.
it's more like an adventure show.
Guyver, Fist of the North Star, Totoro, MD Geist.
Geist.
Yeah. Whatever you could get at Blockbuster. Later, Princess Mononoke.
Poltergeist
Still one
Report.
of my favorite animes of all time, Princess Mononoke. What?
They actually,
Poltergeist Report.
they just,
I don't know if I saw
It was
that.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
I hate that show.
No, it was the movie Poltergeist Report. I think was the
Okay.
name of the movie, but that's probably something
Yeah.
you could have got at Blockbuster.
No, I
Yeah,
tried watching it. I
100%.
did not like that
For
show.
the 7-day rental, not the 3-day because
Yeah.
it's a Blockbuster special.
Show and got to the end and thought,
They will never know.
again, it's just if you shove in.
This is
Yeah.
really hot takes.
Escaflowne was good.
Escaflowne,
Fatal
I
Fury?
never-
Question mark?
the actual
What's that?
The movie was okay.
Fatal Fury. I only know the video game. Is an anime too? Like with Terry
Yeah, I think it's
Bogard?
Really?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I like
Burning.
of seasons of JoJo.
Also, Blackout Horseman.
Okay.
That's Bazaar, not Bazaar. B-I-Z.
I can't. I couldn't.
I've never seen
I
JoJo's
could
Bazaar.
not do JoJo.
Is that where you go shopping?
Is that
I
what?
could not
Yeah, I
do
know. Are we
JoJo.
missing the Bazaar? Like, are we going shopping? Like for like groceries? Like, what are we doing?
I would watch an episode of him going
Bazaar.
grocery shopping.
It's like you're supposed to say it in the Rhode Island accent.
There's a
JoJo's
deal.
Bizarre Adventure.
There's a deal. There's a deal on produce. Grandpa's like, holy shit!
Yeah, once JoJo hit like Star
Oh my god! Oh,
I don't know. For JoJo, it just
Was that like
I have
season
a
3?
hard time. I have a hard time with anime that are parodies of a genre.
Aw,
They
Sword Art Online.
sometimes they're very hit or miss to me.
that way though.
You don't think JoJo is supposed to be a parody? It feels like it really was.
It really was.
Like they're fighting a crazy vampire dude. I mean, no, I'm just saying, like the show just
Being the Fist of the North Star bad guys were just as ridiculous.
right, but like, see, that's the thing is that's part of what's tough is like you can make an anime that's a parody and it's hard to tell if it is or it isn't because anime is already a parody of itself.
That is very true.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The first couple seasons were just the same style of show as Fist of the North Star, and then they became parodies of themselves.
Right.
Gintama was a
They just-
parody of everything.
But yeah, Gintama's a pretty great show.
Can you grab me a PGU?
But yeah, to me,
PGU.
JoJo's just became. They're like,
Unleashed
oh,
up in the back?
We have magic, and that's crazy. But what if we had magic guys who came out of your body instead? All right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but now we have that. So what can we do that's even crazier than that? Because doing the crazy thing is what we do, right? And it just escalated way too quickly.
Right. It did the anime thing, but very hardcore. Okay, so there's an OVA of Fatal Fury. I mean, you had me at OVA. OVAs are always better than actual anime series anyway.
Yeah, and then that's
Like,
so much better.
you know, it's another really good one from that era. It's the Street Fighter movie. What? You're just throwing RX-78s at us?
Yep.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
I can't.
this
I don't.
Thick boy out of here.
I don't think I can do a perfect grade ever. I don't think I'll ever build one. It just would take me too long.
I needed this level of separation.
Yeah. And like separated by several hundred episodes of One Piece.
A lot. Like 800.
There's not.
Yeah.
There's over 1,000 now.
Yes, there is.
It's like 1,086.
Now I'm like in shadow with the like kit in front of me. So does this beam saber light up too?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's batteries in that. It's hot.
It comes with two peoples. What's her name again?
Is it Sayla?
Sayla, yeah. It's got
Yeah, Sayla. It's not
Yeah.
Lala.
So you can just chuck him out and keep Sayla.
You should have been the pilot to begin with.
I mean, really.
Sayla? Yeah. Somebody else.
Amuro sucks, yeah.
She's somehow too mentally stable. And that's like not really saying much. She's not like that mentally stable.
But I will have the unfortunate take, given that this is a Gundam stream, that the best mecha anime is Robotech.
Oh, Robotech Battle Cry. That was the game, wasn't it? That was an excellent game. Oh,
I like Code Geass a lot.
Code Geass.
I like Code Geass.
Kind of a mecha anime, though.
Yeah, but it's an
Oh, did we all just agree on a show? Oh,
Code Geass
Yeah,
is good.
Code Geass is great.
we all like Code Geass.
Yeah, we all like Code Geass.
I wouldn't say it's a mecha show either. It has mecha in it.
I had some
I like the mecha elements in it a
Yes.
lot. I
They're not the
like that it
focus.
is not
They're-
just a mecha show. I think it makes it a more interesting mecha show for the mecha to be just this is one of their forms of fighting.
Yes.
yeah,
you know,
and it's just available.
I mean, it's also like the whole show's like political intrigue
Mm-hmm.
stuff, so it's like basically a Gundam show. I mean, like Gundam's like 90% like people
Pol-
being
like,
like, "Oh, you
politics.
can't put the trade tariffs on the Spaceanoids or they'll rebel." And it's like you could just have a Gundam show that had no Gundams in it, and it would still feel like a Gundam show.
I would still watch that.
Yeah, I would watch it. I would watch it if they just released the meetings from Gundam Wing. They
Oh
just have
God.
like all the political meetings from Gundam Wing, like extended cut.
We just follow around like some Oz secretary.
Yeah, yeah.
The cameraman
It's
is
just like,
always like the one person that is guaranteed to always survive.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
Or
a Gundam film. How
survive.
did they
So, like,
film
are
this?
we having these meetings all be bombed as they're happening? They're like, all right, we've
mean-
come to discuss the peace agreements. This like whole thing blows up. And you're like, damn, not another peace agreement. Yeah, no, it's not very good. But I don't know.
It's still classified as a mecha
doesn't
show
look
though,
okay.
but the political intrigue and hot girls get you there really.
Yeah, that.
I mean,
it's got it all.
What
What
it really
more
does
could you
got
ask
it all.
for?
Does have a
That's the legend of legendary
I think
heroes.
that the one thing I could do without maybe was the giant pizza episode. There are a couple episodes at the start of the second season of Code
Yeah, it was
Geass
odd.
that are really painful because it's like the first season ramps up to like this crazy high, and then it just like turns into this bizarre high school anime for several episodes, and then we're back to genocide. It's like
didn't they explain
it's
that,
like
though?
a fever dream.
Wasn't there an explanation for that though?
I'm sure there might have been, but my
If
brain,
I'm remembering the show right.
I don't know if it was a good
Because
one.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
The main problem I had with it was there were a couple of plot twists that were so contrived. That
Oh,
it was
God,
just
yes.
Like, really?
You just try not to
It
think
kind of
about
ruined it
those,
for
yeah.
me.
But I thought the ending was really good.
It's definitely all about the hot anime girls.
I think, yeah, and that all the girls in it are like 9 feet tall too. So if
Yeah,
you
they're,
like,
like,
I mean, but everybody in that
Amazonian.
world is 9 feet tall for some reason.
There was a lot of if everyone's 9 feet tall, then no one's 9 feet tall.
No, they still are.
I think
Well,
they are.
only if there's somebody that's not 9 foot tall.
I mean,
as a comparison.
his, sister,
Oh, you're so
his blind
small.
sister might not be 9 feet tall. But she's in
Oh
a
God,
wheelchair
what was
all
her
the time.
name?
Nunnally.
Nunnally.
Nonnally?
They said that a lot.
They
Her
spell it weird
voice
in
was-
English.
Nunnally.
I'm trying to remember. Is their English voice was one of the most annoying voices in all of anime? I think. Yeah. But then the Lelouch is Johnny Young Bosch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
He's
I
fine.
mean, he's Johnny Young Bosch.
He's Johnny on.
He's like the only American person allowed to do anime voiceovers. He's Dante in the new anime, but he was
They
Nero.
are making a Devil May Cry anime.
I don't think he fits as Dante.
Why would you make the voice of Nero be Dante? Like, you already have a voice actor that's been Dante for every single game. You don't need to recast him. You cast that guy.
Especially not as a voice actor who played another character from the game.
Yeah, it's just
true.
I mean, it's just like, well, we need a voice. Call up Johnny Young Bosch. We're like, it's not going to be what is it, Spike Lee? Is he the other person? I think he's out of fashion now. So you only have 2 guys you can call.
I mean, Tom Morrison, but that's like 2002 Kira from Gundam Seed.
Yeah. So there's a third person maybe you could call if you're in a pinch for English voice actors, because you have to make them because someone's watching them somewhere, and they'll be mad if they don't keep making them.
I wonder if aren't they also part of SAG-AFTRA?
Who?
Like voice actors?
I mean, yes, generally. Yeah,
they
that's a
should-
whole big problem in the video game thing right now.
Because I think everybody from Genshin Impact to like everyone in Hoyoverse is just like not voicing certain characters.
Yes.
Like Lycon just got his voice back
he got replaced.
and got replaced.
Yeah, and there's a lot of confusion over that one because it's weird because basically they work with localization teams and companies in America, and Formosa handles Genshin,
Yeah.
and they're a dumpster fire of a company. They try to do fraud all the time and all sorts of things. They tried to like pull fast ones with League of Legends and everything. So like
especially League.
they're struck by the guild. But the Sound Cadence, the Zenless team is not struck, but they're not like on an agreement. So they're like, but like I don't know.
I don't know.
So
Either.
it's all weird stuff. But yeah, those people didn't want to work with them because they weren't on agreement, so they got replaced.
Bummer. But I mean, like, yeah, like we only have so many few good voice actors that can do a really good dub.
It's not a very profitable job, so like you have to do a ton of work if you're gonna do it. It's kind of tough.
Oh,
You either have to be able to do a lot of voices or just do one voice like Johnny Young Bosch that people want.
yep.
He theoretically can probably do other voices. Maybe they just don't cast him for other voices, or maybe he does a bunch of them and I just don't recognize them because it's not his signature voice.
True. Mr. Jayhound, I don't like his new Dante voice. They didn't call Ruben Lane for the show because some slightly controversial stuff he said on Twitter.
Oh, is that why they
They were
didn't?
mad because Dante was controversial.
Dante
okay.
is supposed to be controversial.
It's in character, yeah.
That's like that's Devil May
feel
Cry.
like-
Yeah, he shit talks everyone.
Yeah, I feel like what you say on Twitter stays on Twitter, you know,
Well,
but
Twitter in itself is a dumpster fire.
it's a dumpster fire. You shouldn't be looking there to see how good a person is or not. Everyone's probably done something wrong on Twitter.
I
Yeah,
prescribe
have
to
a
the just
Twitter.
don't be on Twitter theory.
Yeah, you know, or have a secret account nobody knows the name of.
Just so you could
But,
lurk.
Yeah, I mean, it's like also it's the Devil May Cry anime is made by like the guy that did the Castlevania show too, right?
That's right.
That show was awful. I could
What?
not watch that show. It was trash.
Really?
Absolute trash.
No.
I hated every minute of every part of I watched. I couldn't even watch more than 2 episodes.
Did you like it, James?
Yes, I loved Castlevania.
James likes everything I don't like.
I never knew it was like this.
I did not
you-
ever
I-
know
I-
this was like this.
Don't you always
And
bring
we
up
all
something you
just
like
started-
and then I say it's trash and I'm the bad person?
No, that's usually Jake.
Oh, okay. Usually probably Jake says it before me.
Maybe, you guys are very similar.
But he
A
likes
lot
the
more than I thought.
Castlevania show.
Castlevania was
You
great.
like it too, right?
I liked Nocturne a lot more than the original.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that's an unpopular
just-
opinion.
The voice acting in
Whoa.
the Castlevania show felt like a bunch of people trying to be edgy, like in the other room without their parents hearing. Like that's the whole vibe of the show. Just like the F words that they put in it and stuff, just felt like I'm so cool. I can say the F word. And it's just was like this just was the whole vibe of the show to me. And maybe I didn't get far enough in it. Maybe it gets better. But like I was watching it and just like this is just too cringy for me.
I think I just like Nocturne because it included more Alucard, and I thought he was the best character.
I feel like there was plenty of Alucard in the
There's
first show.
definitely
But, like, I
a lot
could-
of Alucard in the first show.
I could
Yeah,
watch Vampire
right?
Hunter D2
yeah.
again instead if I want vampire anime.
Yeah, he was like a main character.
Better Alucard, I can just
That's a
watch
very
Vampire
different-
Hunter D2.
That's like a very different Alucard, right?
I mean, like, it's a different entire show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Castlevania.
No, but,
But
like,
it's got the vibe, but they did it better.
okay.
I mean, the first one's awful. Vampire Hunter D1's awful. Nothing happens. Vampire Hunter D2 is cool.
Cool. I'll check it out.
Mr. J.
Is that a
Hound.
movie, right?
It's a movie. yeah.
Castlevania was a good show. The only part
it's
I
like
didn't
that
like was
old
Hector
anime
and
style.
season 3's pacing.
I never got to season
I don't
3, so-
really remember season 3. I really liked season 4. And I liked season 2 of Nocturne.
But you definitely were right that the like the F-bombs that dropped every 3 seconds was literally it's our first show we made on Netflix. We can
Right.
swear now.
It's like, yeah. It's
Like,
like, it's
actually.
the Adult Swim effect that
Yeah.
your brain goes blank. You don't think of anything cool or funny to say. You just say F over and over.
I could understand that criticism. It didn't
Yeah.
bother me or strike me. Like
No,
I never thought about it like that, but I can understand that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a fine show. It just, I don't know. I judge shows very quickly, and it's probably bad. But like,
Sure.
You'll watch half of a first episode and be like,
and
"Show's trash,
I
I'll
will
never watch
I
it
will
again."
stop. Yes,
He routinely
that has happened a lot. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
One show that was good was Kaiju number 8. We liked that.
I like Kaiju number 8.
Oh, I love
was-
Kaiju
I
number eight.
enjoyed that. I want there to be more. This is why I don't like watching shows that just came out. It's just because I'm like, oh, now there'll never be more of it. I liked Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
That show was
I
cool
did
so
not
far.
watch that yet.
It could go way downhill, I'm sure. It's like it's one of the shows that,
Just at the very end, that was just like, why did they do that thing that they did?
yeah,
But
yeah.
They could recover.
They could, yeah. It could either become a great show or an absolutely terrible show.
What's
but
that show
it's
where
got cool
the
stuff.
two kids go into a giant hole?
Made in Abyss?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I heard that was really good.
It's
was-
excellent. It's absolutely phenomenal. I
Yeah.
watched all
People
of it
told
in
me
all
was
the movies.
depressing.
It
Yes,
is.
I do think
it
it's a
is-
depressing
It is
I'd rather
true
watch
to
the-
itself, but it's a phenomenal story. Oh my god.
Can just watch Gurren Lagann again instead. It's two
Do you
kids
like
coming
Gurren
out.
Lagann?
Do you like
I
Gurren Lagann?
All right, okay.
Gurren Lagann's
Okay.
great.
Gurren Lagann is fantastic.
Gurren Lagann is probably one of the best.
All right, we got two shows.
Definitely
Yeah.
the best
That-
fucking show.
Gurren Lagann. Did everyone say
Code Geass.
Code Geass?
Kogias,
Kaiju number 8, everybody?
Did you watch Kaiju
I did
number
not
eight?
watch it. I guarantee you I would like it.
You would really like it.
Yes.
It's good. It's kind of run of the mill, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's got really good
You,
animation.
you don't have to sell it to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would like it.
We should do like a watch this on in Anime Boston. I
What
think
about the worst Gundam show?
We will watch.
What is the worst
Worst-
Gundam show and why is it Seed?
The worst.
it's not
No,
the worst Gundam show.
Gundam series.
It's not even its own series.
No, the movie remake that we tried to watch.
Yeah.
Were those worse
What, the
than the
F-
show?
So,
F91?
okay, so
Better.
I'm gonna make a confession. I have not watched the original Gundam show,
Okay.
and so like Jake and my brother were like, "Well, we'll just watch the movie," and like me and my wife are there with them watching this, and it makes no sense. You cannot follow the plot. It's just like they literally threw darts at a wall and picked random scenes from the series to put into a movie, and we got like halfway through the first one, and Jake and Dan were like, well, maybe we shouldn't be watching this because it's actually just ruining the series and not giving you any information.
There were incredibly pivotal plot pieces that were just taken out, so you
Yeah.
could not understand what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made no sense. It was painful.
Was it like
Character development that was missing, so it was like a character would suddenly be acting different. You'd be like, what? What's
yeah?
happening?
So it's kind of like the Gundam F91 movie.
Yeah, where suddenly
Yeah.
halfway through the series it became nonsense because
Yeah.
they just couldn't make any
The
more.
first like half hour of that movie is amazing, and then there's absolute nothing weirdness, and then it has a fleshed out ending, but nothing to get you to the ending, so you have no idea what is happening. It's not Seed. It's
is
probably
pretty
G
bad,
Reco or Victory if we're being objective. It probably is G Reco or Victory.
I've not seen either of those.
I haven't. Well, G Reco never even got finished.
You Reconquista in G?
Yes. And
What? Reiko?
Reconquista in G.
Yes.
That's what it's actual.
Are those
like-
actual words?
Yes, it is.
Okay, no, I'm just
Can
wondering.
confirm.
Fired for Gundam
Feel like it sounds like music
G-Quacks?
terminology.
Can confirm G is a letter.
Yeah.
That checks out.
The whole thing, the whole anime was supposed to be like save the environment, right? But that's how you got G Reco. That's the G. That's how you get the G Reco, the G Self, all of the other G Gundams from Reconquista and G.
Yeah. G Self is from that one. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of most of the build series.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
The
that
first one I
hurt
liked.
me physically to watch episodes of that.
The first one I liked.
The first one seemed like a solid, like more like kids show.
Yeah,
But
well,
like,
they were marketing
the
to kids, for
next
sure.
one seemed
When
just
it became an
extra
isekai.
stupid.
I didn't mind try. Yeah, Re-Rise was the isekai. That one was a lot
just
better
weird.
than whatever one came before it. The Cheddar Cheese Gundam one was terrible.
That sounds yeah.
Yeah.
Build Divers.
Build Divers was
Build
awful.
Divers.
Re-Rise was better than
There's some
Divers,
good
but
kits,
worse than the
though,
other
from
ones.
the
Good
series.
kits,
They're
yes.
decent. There's some cool redesigns. But then like also like there's a couple times when I was like, oh, this kit's really cool, and like I was looking at it and then I realized that I didn't know what it was, and then I looked up the original one. I'm like, oh, the original one's just better. They made it look stupid.
Yeah.
But there are a couple ones that look cooler.
Did you see Battle Log?
See, Battlelog was good.
There was like 3 episodes.
4.
4, sure. Maybe they were 20 minutes
That
apiece.
sounds watchable.
They're good.
It wasn't like a show like with like a storyline. The whole premise was they would take 2 famous pilots from the Gundam universe and make them fight each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like the first episode was like Char in the Zaku, I believe,
Yep.
versus what was his name? The
Uh,
villain from Double O. Ribbons Allmark.
Ribbons Allmark. Yeah.
In the reversible Gundam. So it was a
Which is-
Zaku versus the reversible Gundam.
It was an excellent fight, though. It was an excellent
Ribbons
fight.
I really
Allmark?
like Double O.
Ribbons Allmark.
That's one of the names of all time.
Yeah.
There's definitely a huge jumping the shark moment in
Oh
Double
man,
O.
it was a good fight. I loved it. I loved that one from Battlelog.
Is I wish that there were master grades of the flag suits.
Yes. There's a no grade 1/100.
Yeah, the flag.
That turned into really bizarre looking goofy planes.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned into yeah.
It is a transforming suit though, so that's a pretty big.
The
And it's a
reversible?
grunt.
No, the flags.
Oh, the flags, yes. This is probably one of the better transforming ones.
We should apparently we're being asked to do a watch along of G Savior.
Oh.
I don't think
I'm not
I've
ready to-
heard of that.
No,
I would,
I'm not ready
I would
to
do that if we had 200 viewers watch it with us.
Yeah, get me 200 viewers, I will watch it.
And I would need an ungodly amount of
How
snacks
much are we
to
supposed
distract
to
myself.
watch?
The whole thing.
I'd watch the whole thing.
It is
One
one
go.
movie.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do anything else in anime Boston.
We'll just sit there in the build room one day and watch the whole thing.
It is a live
I
action
would
Gundam
want
movie.
to throw up, but
I don't know.
Live action.
It's live action Gundam.
Are the
like-
Gundams like rubber suits? I
No,
watched it,
they're like
rubber
the
suits.
worst CGI ever.
Like if they were like rubber suits, like Ultraman,
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
Jet
that's right.
Jaguar.
that would be good.
oh, hold up.
Huh?
Build Fighters Battlelog and Ribbons got traded out for Amuro because they have the same voice actor.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
I don't remember some of the other fights they did in that show.
They
All I
had
remember
so-
is
that-
the Char.
That was a
He
good
wants
fight.
200 people suffer with him. Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that with like 5
No,
people.
James is all about spreading the suffering. If he's
Yes.
got to suffer, everyone else should.
That is absolutely correct.
Here we go.
I apologize for whatever this call on camera with this.
It's just
Oh no,
No big deal.
you're fine.
this just I don't
This
know.
is not like this is the most
That is-
important or professional stream. This is basically a test stream.
Yeah,
I
the
would
test
love to
is
put as
actually
much
a really
suffering-
One,
nice
two,
test
three.
stream.
Of G Savior as possible. I am not watching that by myself.
We are definitely doing this setup at AB. This is wonderful.
Yeah, that's good. It works.
G Savior was awful.
We really need to bring this screen with us when we're
Oh
back
God,
there.
what are you gonna put it in?
Well,
We
no,
have
we
a
just
we just have a green screen.
I know, but is
Green
it wide
screens
enough
are
like this?
I don't know. This is cooler than a green
I
screen.
think
It's
this
more
was so much
professional.
like
The green screen would definitely cover this size.
and
then I
like the
can't wear a
shadows
green
even
shirt.
too don't even
Are
bother.
you gonna wear anything that's not
I wear a
black? Let's
black
be
shirt.
real.
But then we have the black drop.
The black.
I don't know. I think we go with that.
Yeah, you can bring it. It'll fit in your car, right?
My Corolla.
No, we'll just put it
fold
in the
half.
truck. Just put it in the truck when
Yeah,
it
they
goes
do
up.
have a truck that delivers things. It's not like I have to load my Corolla with stuff for Walter to bring to sell. I could fit
There's a
several
van for
kids
that.
in that.
Back of the truck. So load your car with stuff and then put it in the truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I don't
It's
have
the
to
Gundam.
drive.
It's the car in the car. It's the Kia all over again.
Some people have been saying like, I really want one of the PGUs, but it's too big.
It's too big.
Yeah.
According to
I mean, like, once it's built, it's not that big.
Bill Diver's monologue, did Strike Freedom versus
And I mean-
Barbados Lucas Rex was a show winner?
Oh,
Strike Freedom lose against Barbados.
Like, he's got a
What?
club.
Every
Strike
universe.
Freedom deserved to lose.
every universe.
Deserved to lose to the
Barbados
Barbados.
is made to beat the Strike Freedom.
It is?
Yeah, you can't shoot it with lasers. They bounce off.
Oh.
That's the whole reason. It's called the nanolaminate armor or whatever. That's why they stopped using lasers in that show.
Oh.
Because the lasers like bounce off of them.
Yeah, and
So
it's
then
actually
First
quite
Strike
dangerous.
Freedom just needs to get a club.
It just
Yeah,
needs to
it
get,
just
it's a close range suit. So like,
it's fucked.
But, like, the Strike Freedom could just leave.
yeah,
I know.
absolutely.
Like, he could just go find a rock and drop it on him.
But I don't think
It's
the
just a bad
rock is just
matchup,
going to
so
be a
anything.
good. It's not a good enough rock.
I'm flying away.
And
Yeah,
what's his,
you're
what's
flying
his
away.
face?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna launch my tail
forget
at
the
you,
pilot's
tie you
name.
down, throw you to the ground, and just beat the shit out of you.
Deco,
He
who's
only
the pilot
goes
of
so
the Barbados?
far. He can.
I
Strike
think
Freedom
it's
can.
no.
has
That tail gets
giant-
flung pretty far.
Okay, but
Oh,
like,
the Rex, yeah.
can the Strike Freedom can fly like plane height?
Oh yeah, it'll never catch the Strike Freedom.
So he just uses funnels to dig a hole so the Lupus Rex will fall in them
Yes,
and trip.
yeah. It'll be like a physical knockout.
I mean,
rather
they
than
just
a
like
weaponary one.
they're just like, you come up here, you come
what's
down
his
here.
name?
Like, they just yell at each other. I mean, there's no reason to fight even at that point.
What's the name of the pilot from Barbados?
Mikazuki August.
Mikazuki, yeah. He's a way better pilot than
He is also a way better pilot than Kira.
Had his eyes that fall into water.
no.
he win?
Instead, he's escaflowinated to the
He's
Gundam.
Escaflowne.
But that's really bad for him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
it's
does not work
no.
out well. He loses the ability to walk. Yeah, he's a way better pilot than Kira.
Yeah, Lauren, I don't think you've watched enough Freedom or see to get to the
And
point where
didn't.
they lose their-
Did they ever explain what that was?
Don't
Okay,
even try.
yeah,
It's just their new type powers.
they like their powers turn on.
When their
Yeah.
new type powers turn on, it like zooms into their pupil, and you see like this seed, because Gundam seed,
Right, 'cause seed.
just fall into a pool of water and ripples come out, and then suddenly they have superpowers.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Seed was so bad.
I don't need solid eye drops.
No, they did. They gave
Oh,
them
man.
superpowers.
Well, I guess my eyes would be liquid, so it's like reverse eye drops.
I mean, yeah, Strike Freedom can't lose because it has plot armor.
That's
not
also
phase
true.
shift armor.
That's true.
Well, it has phase shift armor too, though. It turns
Any
No, phase
any
shift armor is
Gundam-
only great for just machine guns. It's not. We're sending down full rounds.
Oh, they weren't the pilots? Lame.
Oh, they had different people piloting
Yeah.
them.
Oh, that's bull. I
But I
want.
don't know. I think it's like pretty stalematey, but the Strike Freedom can fly and the Barbados can't. So like,
saying that those weren't the pilots, it was some build divers.
yeah, right. It
Oh,
was
it's
other
those
people.
It
divers.
was just a build divers. I mean,
If I were to pick between the two,
Anything-
I think Hiroto should have won. Kyoya's too pretty
it's
boy.
like, but like if someone like put extra shiny paint on it, then it will now like go twice as fast and reflect bullets. I don't know. It's like it needs build divers. None of it actually is canon
Yeah,
to
that is how
a
that build divers
Gundam
work.
thing- Yeah, I'm
There's,
just saying, like,
there's an
you
episode
can
where he
do
wins a
whatever.
fight because he super glues his hand onto his
Like,
mobile suit.
He glued a pair of arms on the end of his arms, so his arms are now double length, so he can shoot further. It's like, you shoot further. I think you just made like no. It's like you can just
Yeah.
do whatever, and you just it's just silliness.
And Mikazuki is
They
not a
glued
better
all the
pilot
parts
than
together,
Kira.
So now he can't come apart.
He's physically and mentally linked to Barbados and constantly fed combat data with no lag time in his movements.
Does that not make him a better pilot though?
That just means that it's not his skill that's allowing him to do it.
Okay, but they're fighting with the mobile suits.
Like how, but Kira's skill is to not take the cockpit,
What?
right?
I don't know what Kira's skill is. He cries a lot. Is that a skill?
No, he just believes in a brighter future.
That's rare for Gundam now. To believe in anything at all.
I mean, isn't that the most of the plot of Gundams, where they believe that war is like bad and they're all fighting to stop war?
A lot of pilots.
Not if you're hero, or not if you're
a lot
Iron
of
Blood
the
Orphans.
pilots aren't like that.
Iron Blood Orphans, they just started a gang.
Yeah, they basically.
Yeah, they really just started a gang.
They started a gang and just like worked for hire. They were just
Iron
mercenaries and killed
Flower.
everybody.
That's good. At least they're honest about what they do.
It was way better. They were also like
They were
10 years
direct.
old, but you know.
10 to 15.
I mean-
Orga was like 17.
Yeah. But I think that's why I liked IBO because it was
17,
such
that's
a
getting pretty
diversion
old for
from the plot.
piloting a
Yeah.
Gundam.
I wasn't a huge fan of IBO.
I haven't seen it yet. I watched the first episode, I think, or part of it.
Did you finish the IBO show? Did you like the Dainsleifs or whatever? However you say that?
Dainsleif?
The Dainsleifs? No. The high impact, like just physical rod they shoot at you.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I thought those were pretty cool.
That sounds good. Just like a
Just
railgun.
just a railgun.
Yeah,
Just an
basically.
impaling railgun.
They're like super illegal in
Impale
that
gun.
universe, and they just started using them.
You know,
for no
you roll
reason.
1d6 per
yeah.
1d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
Yes.
I had D&D last night. It was so much fun.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I haven't played
do Gundam D&D.
forever.
Can we? I'd love to do one.
I would do Gundam D&D.
I would
have,
totally do Gundam D&D.
I have the. Well, I have the. It's Rifts, or we could do Besem. I have Besem as a system too. I've never got to play it. It's the anime role-playing game. It's got, you can make all sorts of powers and stuff in it. It's got like this whole system where you can just sort of pick from different like different powers, and then you can put restrictions on them and stuff to make them like fit into sort of any anime power trope.
Why would you want to put restrictions?
You know, like,
You can put restrictions on things, ends up giving you like more power-ups and stuff to be able to like use powers. So
Could
it's,
I be
like,
a
more
Super
like,
Saiyan in this game?
You could make Super Saiyans for the game. Yeah, you could.
Oh,
you could
I'm
could
in.
make a whole Dragon Ball Z setting. It's like sort of it becomes more of a work with your GM to make what fits the campaign you're playing.
Ooh.
But you kind of try to build like what needs to be in that campaign. So you could do like a fantasy anime. You could do
Sure.
Dragon Ball anime. You could do a mecha anime. You could do a high school romance anime. I don't know if you'd want to.
like a Doki Doki.
Yeah, you do magical girls. Stuff like that.
This person says nobody's beating a hyper mode Domon Kashu in the Burning Gundam.
Well,
Probably true. I mean,
Well-
most people couldn't beat Domon Kanshu outside of a Gundam.
Yeah, that's.
because Domon is like a
I can't
like
think
a
of anybody who could beat him in
master.
an actual fist fight.
Well, because
So, I
he's
mean,
his own.
they got their Gundam.
Yeah.
He does not.
He could beat
I mean,
Gundams
there-
with his
it's-
hands.
It's rare. It's rare someone would be able to.
My love,
Fight
in
him
all
at all.
my sorrow.
And is that not like the best system? Like he's got the best reaction time out of any possible
That is
Gundam.
very true.
Even with Mikazuki like linked into the Barbados, he has to like press all the buttons and move all the joysticks, where Domon doesn't.
He's
On
like,
top of
I'm
it,
in a suit.
Domon
I'm
unlocks the power of love, and so it's
yeah,
like
nothing beats that.
He definitely
Like-
never unlocks that.
No, well,
that's just way too
it
powerful.
was
too,
pretty
too
artificial.
powerful. Too powerful.
Well, I was gonna. He had female friends who tried to unlock it for him, but he
Yeah.
didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, the power of a romance.
Just a romance.
Yes. Well, no, like a romance, as in like a romance.
A romance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a different power altogether.
I think Alan B. Beardsley
kinda
would
like a-
solo a lot of Gundam pilots.
Kind of like a Sigma grind set.
She was great. Berserk mode,
Oh, Berserk mode?
But didn't she lose Berserk mode when she didn't have the devil cells?
probably.
Probably.
I'm sure there was non-Berserk mode, like love mode. Calm and collected. I'll do your taxes.
I'm pretty sure that like Char could do his taxes while piloting a Gundam.
Probably.
Would he need to?
Would he need to do his taxes? No.
is that
He
Char
probably
is-
evades
Char
those.
Hasnable.
He probably evades those.
Abilities are only limited by the suit that he has. So if you give Char the most powerful mobile suit, he'll be the best pilot.
Yeah, if you give him the worst mobile suit, he'll be the best pilot.
Yeah, exactly. So he beats the Gundam frequently in Zaku, which
Right.
is possible.
Yeah. But his Zaku's painted red, so
G
it goes
Gundam
faster.
is Super Robot in disguise.
I don't know if there was much of a disguise there. I think it was pretty blatant Super Robot.
I really want a Tequila Gundam. I'm telling you. Give me a real Tequila Gundam.
Super Robot in disguise.
Gundam Max.
Max feels a lot more like Super Robot.
Then G Gundam? I don't see that.
I mean, like
You gotta
they don't
explain
like
that.
endlessly power up or anything. That's like a
But
thing.
they do in G Gundam.
No, in G Gundam, that's like it's not like they don't just make up powers as they fight. Generally,
You Super Robot, you mean?
no. In G Gundam, they're not just like, oh, by the way, my V fin is also a boomerang.
Oh, they totally do that.
I guess I missed it. I don't know.
Well,
feel like they have
Domon
pretty
versus
established
Chibity
powers
Crockett the
generally.
last time. Chibity developed the ability to punch him 10 times at once. So in response, in the moment, Domon made 10 different Gundams of himself to catch all 10 punches.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, that's fair. Then.
And then
That doesn't make any sense.
never did it again.
No, that's the only time he ever did it.
Okay, all right, you're right.
Was
I'm
never-
convinced now. I'm
Was
convinced
never
now.
alluded to or talked about at any point.
Yeah.
And he just did the classic, like, I'm going to sit under a waterfall and train, quote unquote. And then he can just do that. And
Remember that
Could have
Right.
been,
Ability to make like shadow after images of himself.
which would have been really
We're-
useful.
We're actually solid. Yeah.
That were actually solid enough to catch punches.
and that's Comic-Key's
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
master from Build Fighters
yes,
Try.
yes.
It was Domon Kashu.
Yeah, they do a lot of silly things in G Gundam.
I mean,
a lot.
yeah, the show's definitely.
Windmill Gundam.
I just didn't realize that they did it that silly.
Oh,
It's been a
probably
long
the
time
worst.
since I've seen most
That's
of it.
probably the worst it gets, other than shooting the Burger King at the last
The
boss.
worst
Shooting
is
the
the
Burger
Gundam coming out of the Statue of Liberty and destroying it.
What?
Pretty great.
Did you not remember that part?
No, I don't.
Domon hides his Gundam inside the Statue of Liberty before the fight.
Are you?
That's where his
my
Gundam,
God.
and he destroys it just to come out of it. We don't know how he got it in there, but he breaks it to leave,
And of all the places he
and
could have
then
put
goes
each,
and fights.
Well, it's the only thing
Jiminy,
that humanoid
Yeah,
in New York.
he could have picked a lot
Yeah.
of other places.
just put it on the bottom of the ocean. That's a solid one in Gundam Wing. Gundams spend more time on the bottom of the ocean than anywhere else, except maybe a truck bed.
Truck beds, yeah.
Truck bed with a blanket. Really big. You know how much that tarp probably costs? A tarp to cover a Gundam would be really expensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Driving a thing. Like, what roads can you bring that on?
They probably put like a nuclear reactor in the trucks. They don't seem to care. They just do stuff like that. All the gun it's the gun truck. Yeah. There's a whole series of just like Gundam trucks, and they like got a big like 18-wheeler with a V-fin in the RX-78 colors as the hero.
Like it was like this, huh?
Yeah. It wasn't like in the best shape, but he destroyed it. Anyway. Yeah. Yep. And he just breaks it to pieces.
It's like Helldivers 2.
you
all
are
over.
on Bing.
Yeah, it's default.
just
I
the
don't. I have
default.
just
You know,
no.
you can like use other browsers, right?
Well, this is the one
What's
that's
the
there.
default?
Oh, this isn't your
He
laptop.
did that
This is-
earlier.
This was not. This
oh,
no.
this is he's on Bing.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's way worse.
What's what on what?
Somebody on the premises uses Bing.
Yeah, I mean, is that really surprising?
I guess not. Yeah, he summons Burger King at the end of G Gundam. Yeah,
Burger King Gundam.
yeah. He shoots a love Kamehameha,
Yeah.
and in the blast is Burger King.
The Statue of Liberty
Is the
cannon.
king from Burger King.
Oh,
Not like a sandwich.
okay.
I mean, it's actually just the King of Hearts.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like.
Looks a lot like the King.
I still think it's funny that the Burger King did so poorly as commercials they had to erase him from existence because he was actually like having a negative effect on Burger King's sales.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why they got rid of. Yeah, his creepy, weird commercials actually had
Oh,
a bad effect.
Like negative
They were
effects of the.
hilarious,
They were
though.
funny.
I like that they released like several video games.
with the Burger King.
Yeah, with the
like-
Burger King. Yeah, with the
They
Burger
had
King
like
King.
a mini bike racing game. They had the Sneak King game that was a stealth game, and you could like for years get them for like $2 at GameStop because nobody wanted them.
Oh man,
I got a couple of them.
Missed
they're,
opportunity.
They're hilarious.
Very missed
they're
opportunity.
almost not games. It's really, but it's amazing that they paid a game company to make a game that they just gave out. I think at Burger King. Maybe they sold them at Burger King,
maybe
but yeah.
No, there was a demo disc. I'm sure, wasn't there?
probably.
I mean, they were full. They were full like game case and everything. They didn't like come in a sleeve or anything. They were a full game. It was very small, but like the fact that they had a company make them was just impressive to me. It's a really big marketing stunt.
They're doing a good job. I miss those days. We just bought like Game Informer that came in the little plastic because it had the demo disc inside with all the different PS1 games. Ah,
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, it's like you're in GameStop and you're trying to decide from a label this large if a game is worth playing or not.
Yep.
You're like, oh, I just wasted $60. These games have always been $60 for some reason. It's never changing.
I mean, like now it's what $69.99.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably about I mean, I hate the idea of the $70 game, but the fact that video games have been $60 since Nintendo and Super Nintendo, it probably makes sense that they would change the price.
PS1 was like what, $39.99? Was like
I thought those were 50.
no, $39.99 was like Crash
Okay.
Bandicoot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, old Nintendo cartridges when that first came out, those were like
In Nintendo,
a lot
ones
of
were
expensive.
Yeah, they were like
bucks.
$49.99. Yeah.
I think like someone I just heard was saying like Chrono Trigger was like 70 or something like that.
Chrono
way back
Trigger
in the
was
day.
70.
Yeah, or something like
Yo.
it was some random person I was talking to was saying they remember that from their life. But so maybe it's not true, or maybe they got scammed.
No, I think they were really expensive back then.
Well, because some
Wasn't a console
back
like
then-
$700?
back
Console?
then part of the
Like
technology.
the PS3, yeah.
No, like an Atari.
No, Atari was like $249.
Yeah,
I don't
which
know
is
about
expensive.
that.
for then,
379, like
though. But if you
$249,
think about when it comes out,
$379.
$249.
that. No, yeah, if you adjust it, it's probably like
But,
$1,000 today or something.
Yeah,
crazy stuff.
really.
But the cartridges were expensive partly for like Nintendo, Super Nintendo and stuff because part of the technology of the game was in there. Like they'd have different things depending on what the game system needed. Like they'd
Yes.
have like clocks built into them and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, and Atari was $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. PlayStation was about that too. $199. Like the PlayStation 1
Yeah.
gray. The limited edition that Sony likes to sell to us because of nostalgia.
The Super Nintendo was $200. Bumped up to today's prices would be $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is about the price that modern
Oh,
consoles are.
Yeah.
Like the Switch 2 that was just announced recently,
Mm.
right? That's about $499.
Is it true that the new Xbox is going to be basically a PC?
I heard
saw
that too.
someone say that.
I heard that.
Interesting.
I feel like
didn't
that would be
see
a
that.
decent
3DO was
but-
$700. Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
Wait, what?
The 3DO.
The 3D.
Because a lot of people just aren't willing to do that, and you could probably, if you mass made them, make it decent for the price. But I think it like will function as an Xbox, but then also you can play Steam games on it and stuff. So
Interesting.
It could be cool, but like also like yeah, I mean someone like you or me, we could just use our PC to do that. But a lot of people
It's true.
haven't gotten into PC gaming yet, and they're missing out on a lot of games.
The 3DO was originally $700 in 1993, but the price was later reduced to $400.
What is a 3DO?
Exactly.
Jamie, do we bring it up?
Yeah,
I
sure.
feel bad that I don't know this. I should know
Yeah,
this.
I've heard of a 3DO. My friend had one. I couldn't tell you what was on it. Yeah, greatest hits PS1 games are $20. I remember that. You saw that red tag and you just knew it was $20.
I don't want to use Bing. Stop. Jesus. What am I looking up?
I don't know.
I don't
3DO. It was a console by Panasonic, I believe.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a vibe.
Yeah.
3 buttons. They're like 3. That's it. Would be better than.
It's a Sega. It's a Sega controller.
I never had a Sega. They only had 3 buttons.
I believe the Sega only had like the same buttons.
No, the Sega had
I
4.
thought they had 4.
Sega had 4? What?
Yeah. The Sega Game Gear had 4.
The Sega console.
Had 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that was standardized by that point.
Yeah.
Panasonic.
Were the games VHS tapes?
It's really, really aesthetic.
What was that game where you were a knight and you went to the dungeon and it was basically like a movie that you would press a button every once in a while? Dungeon Quest or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Dragon.
Age?
No,
No.
not Dragon. Dragon something.
Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest. That is it, I believe.
I was right.
Yeah, that was on
I just made that up.
Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Laserdisc. Yeah.
Can we look up a Sega controller? Just I want to be confirmed that I'm wrong.
Oh, they were so bendy. Oh yeah, it's.
Oh look,
yeah,
it has
yeah.
3
Oh, it
buttons.
does
Yeah,
have 3
Sega
buttons.
Genesis.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't
Oh,
argue with it. I
jeez.
believed you. I just didn't.
Never
know.
never listen.
I never would have thought.
Never listen to the mob crowd.
Well, there's 2 different
No,
things.
here, look. Sega
thing.
Gen.
There was they made
but it was
multiple.
control pad.
They made multiple controllers. Because I think the Turbo one had more. The Super Nintendo had 4 buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8-button arcade. Yeah, interesting.
Yep. D-pad, start, select, X, Y, A, B.
Yeah, we don't count those. Oh, Dragon's Lair was the name of the game. Thank you.
I love the little weird screen in the memory card on the Dreamcast. That's such a weird.
You were supposed to didn't you have like a Tamagotchi on there or something?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
had
like
a
you
little,
could you can
little
download like a
LCD
whole
display
thing.
that would go on there that was like in the memory card port. It was a weird console.
It was
like,
a fun
Played
console.
on one like once or twice.
Reminds
Played
me of
Soul Calibur.
N64 where you could get like the rumble packs in the controller.
Yeah, that was weird. I never owned an N64, but I played them.
neither did I.
It had one of the worst analog sticks ever designed,
Yeah, it was really bad.
but it was first. So
And there was buttons on the back that you couldn't even like get to.
Yep.
no, you had to
The
choose.
Z button.
You had to choose how to hold the
You had to
controller,
choose which
right?
things. Yeah.
You had to move
There
your
are
hand.
3
Yeah.
different
Like,
configurations you could use it in if you're a psychopath.
And then DualShock.
Someone was telling me
A good
that
controller.
there were actually certain games that allowed you to play with 2 controllers, so you could play dual stick. So like
That
Perfect
sounds-
Dark allowed you to
Okay.
use 2 controllers.
that sounds awful.
So that you could play with the triggers and the
And then they're like, wait, we'll just put them
Direction
both on the
pads.
same.
yeah, and PlayStation was like, we'll just put these on. I mean, they didn't start out with analog sticks though.
No,
No.
DualShock did not have this before.
Well, the first DualShock controller came out on the PlayStation 1, right?
Yep. This one.
No. The one with joysticks.
Yeah. But the
No?
Why
Why
that
was it
was
called DualShock?
DualShock
Was
is
that 'cause of
referring
vibration
to the
features?
vibration. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called once they put the. But yeah, that one
Was the one
down
with
there,
the first one with joysticks, was
analogs.
that the DualShock 2 or something?
Yep. DualShock 2.
No, DualShock 2 is the PlayStation 2's controller.
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe.
Or is it still the DualShock, but then they just added?
Maybe it just still is called the DualShock.
I think that one might have been the one that was called. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this.
Because then there was the DualShock 2.
I think it was just the analog DualShock.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think it had its own fantasy name.
And then now we have
Fantasy
dual-
name.
and
Fancy
then-
name. I guess
And
it
then
is
now we have the classic DualShock 2.
Now we have we're in the current year where PlayStation 2 is a new console.
Yeah. It still is in my head.
DualShock 3.
There was not a
Wireless.
DualShock 3. There was
DualShock 3?
no. Just
The
Isn't
PS5
that the-
controller is really good. Really?
yeah.
It's a little bit bigger.
It-
It's nicer to hold for me.
DualShock 4 with the touchpad, and then of course DualSense, but
The DualSense.
DualSense.
Dude, that controller does so many more things than the PlayStation 4 controller. Like you can play whole games with just like the rotations and everything like that, and like all of the buttons have like haptics on them. So like you do different things depending on how hard you press the buttons.
That was one thing
Yeah.
that freaked me out when I first started playing.
It's weird.
The shotgun, like
It's weird.
In Warframe, you have trigger pull, wait.
Yes.
yeah, so you can pull to the wall, and then when you actually pull, it actually shoots. Yeah,
You can turn it off too in every game if you don't like it.
yeah.
Destiny doesn't have it.
Well, if you can,
It's weird after playing Warframe for a bunch.
Yeah.
Going back to Destiny being like, why are my triggers so squishy? I don't get it.
Yeah.
You should be able to custom set it, like
I think
yourself.
I think you can. I think it's
Yeah.
got like toggles or whatever or sliders.
That's cool.
Or like you can on the touchpad you can like slide your finger around it to do certain things in a game. Yeah.
I tried learning to type with the DualShock Lift 4.
But it's
but
not-
I could do it. I did
not
great.
good.
I don't know which is
I
better,
like the
using
adapter.
the slidey thing to type
Nah.
or using the pointing thing to type.
oh, I don't like the pointing thing.
It's
I
both
use
the
the
worst, but it
D-pad
was
and move
really
to the
funny.
left.
I don't know. I
Really
just bought
funny.
the attachment from like Mad Cats or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that just
was,
like
I
slid
had
to the
one
bottom
of
and
those
then I
for
had
the
the keyboard.
Xbox
I had one of those on the
360.
PlayStation 2. It was like a giant
It was-
controller with a whole
It was
keyboard in the
amazing
middle
because
with buttons.
once you put it on the Xbox 360, you like couldn't grip the controller properly anymore because there was a keyboard in the way of your hands. You could alternatively just plug in any USB keyboard because they just work.
On a PS2? Is that what we're talking about?
Any PlayStation,
PS2 and up, you could.
you can put a mouse in it and play some games with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
It's like people cheat that way.
PS2 was the best system.
Well, I
It
mean,
really was.
It is kind of cheating.
It was the best PlayStation console.
Which one?
Highest selling
Two?
PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
It still has the biggest game
it's
library.
the best console, like hands down, pretty much. It was the peak.
Yeah.
Nothing's beat its game library. I think it still has the biggest one.
Yep.
Yeah,
And this is why they're remaking all of them.
because
a lot of them.
they
A lot of them.
fired all the people who are good at making games.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like,
Drove them out
oh,
of
we don't need
business."
Kojima. We can kick him out. Oh, we don't need the guy that invented Mega Man. I mean, Nintendo's just got the Mario guy held hostage. This poor guy, I think, just wants to retire, and they're like, make us another Mario game. Like, I'll make one based on growing vegetables. And they're like, we already did that. They're like, come up with another hobby.
Maybe we can
Harvest-
water the vegetables.
I do like Harvest Moon, though.
Yeah. We do Mario Harvest Moon.
Mario Harvest Moon.
Luigi comes by and like you have to solve all his problems.
In Luigi's Mansion, that's like in the
They
game.
could put that in the game, yeah.
Oh, a game within a game would be really cool.
Which is like,
Oh God.
it's not. I don't know if it's really his.
Could he
I
afford a
think he's
mansion?
just called there as a Ghostbuster, because for some reason he's a Ghostbuster as a side job. But Mario's like, no, to hell with that. I'm not helping. You can't even get Yoshi to help. Or
I mean, Mario beats up a lot of ghosts. I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I don't know if
King
he,
Boo,
he doesn't
even.
vacuum them
no, you
up.
can't kill ghosts.
I thought you could.
No, you can't kill ghosts.
I mean, you just
They
you
just
stun
murder
them.
you when you're not looking.
Yeah,
You can just look at them. That's all you can do, and then they get shy and they cover their face. You look away, they come and they murder you, and there's nothing you can do.
Yep.
Murder you.
That's true.
I don't think that even like fire powers kill them. I think they're just
I
invincible.
I don't. I think you just have to avoid them.
In like Yoshi's Adventure, I think you kill a big one as a boss, but I don't remember how you kill it. But that's one of the best
You
games
don't jump
ever
on
made.
it, do you?
I don't know. Yoshi doesn't generally jump on things. He usually eats them and just licks them. Yeah.
Are ghosts edible?
Are they?
Well, I mean, you might
Slimer
eat them,
could
but
eat
they might
food.
just come out of your belly.
Slimer could eat food, and if he could eat that,
If
then
he could
I
eat
could
food,
eat
then you
Slimer.
could eat Slimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's logic.
Would you
Yeah.
then consider this? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up.
I can't tell if you agree with me or not.
No, I agree. It's a solid logical chain.
If you can interact with physical objects, that means I can interact
If
with him.
he can eat food, you can eat him. What is that?
That's the PlayStation Portal.
Is this the next version of DualShock? Or like,
No.
it's just DualSense 1.5?
Is that
Do you own this?
Is that
I
its
do.
own
Okay.
console?
Yes.
Or is it part of a PlayStation 5?
So you can link it to your PlayStation 5 or use it over Wi-Fi to play the entire library of streamable games on PlayStation Plus.
Okay, so it's like a portable game, but only in your house. So
No,
you can't
you
take
can-
it like on a train.
You can take it on a train if it has Wi-Fi. You can go on an airplane if it
Okay.
has Wi-Fi, so long as there's an ability to connect to Wi-Fi.
Is the lag horrible?
No.
I don't know, but I like the idea.
wouldn't
I
wanna
like
connect to
the
random
original
Wi-Fis.
PSP and how you were always afraid that it would launch the disc out.
Yeah, that was my
Like
big
that's
worry.
a better
The
feature
PSP
than
2000.
Wi-Fi.
the fear of watching
It's a
your disco.
feature. It's a feature. It's like it makes
Just
the game
shooting out
more
your
intense.
UMD, just like squick.
Is this supposed to be like the
I mean, it's kind of cool.
answer to the Stream Deck or whatever?
I do like it.
It's their. I mean, essentially, that's like their answer to like the Wii U. They're like
Oh yeah.
It is a gorgeous
5,
screen.
10 years too late. I don't know.
Latency is very low.
Yeah,
Like I love how because before
you could do something cool with it.
you could. Like
Was, like-
before, I would normally just do the same games, like just stream just for the PlayStation app on my phone. But I was just like, I'm just burning through my
I
battery.
wish
here.
that game developers would do interesting things with this sort of thing. Because, like, for example, there's like a game that I always wanted to play called Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
the Crystal
That
Chronicles.
was 4 players and required each person to have a Game Boy Advance as a controller. But like you used the screen as your menus, so you weren't messing with everybody else on the screen with your menus. So like it was a really cool idea. And they had at the same time another game that was like a Zelda game. where you
yeah.
have 4 links.
4 swords.
Yeah, and like if you left the main screen, you got to play on your own separate screen on your Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Like so you could do really cool stuff with this, but no one will ever do that because no one's ever going to expect 4 people to own this.
If it's popular enough.
Yeah,
Maybe it
but,
happened when it
like,
came out.
But game developers don't do that anymore. They don't. They don't make a game for a specific system that works a certain way unless they're just Nintendo.
Truly is.
Because they're
only
like, I want to
Nintendo.
release it on PC and Xbox, and I want to be on Game Pass, and then I want to charge people $20 for a skin on launch
That is true. That
after
happens.
charging them $40 for the game. You're right, so it's fair. But not if I ever want to buy a second skin. Like Marvel Rivals, I'm like, oh, this is a free game. They can charge for skins. Also, they give you like a ridiculous amount of free money to just get skins anyway. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy a skin. A skin came out that I liked for Marvel Rivals, and I'm like, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to support the free game. And it's like they had already given me enough to just get it with the points. So I felt bad because I was like, I wanted to give you money.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, Helldivers 2 does that as well.
Yeah.
Right? You can still find all of these super credits in every match that you
Yeah.
go to. And you can pay for a full, like, war bond, like a whole skin
Yeah,
pack.
and
You,
that's-
you can get all the
cool.
paid content for
Yeah.
free if you play enough.
Yeah.
I think it's especially cool for that game because a lot of the stuff would be pay to win if you couldn't earn it in the game properly.
Yeah, but a
But that
dollar.
makes it fine.
But, like, they're not, like, ripping anybody off.
No, they seem
You
to
know?
be fair with their monetization.
How much
for
is a
sure,
war
which
bond?
Is rare.
$10.
$10.
Yeah, no,
$10.
It's fine.
Some armor is like $1.
It's actual
Yeah, but there's
microtransactions
super
rather
credits
than-
in the war bond.
There's super credits in the war bond.
So
you
you,
just
you spend $10 and you probably get $5 worth of
You get enough
credit
stuff
back.
to buy other stuff too.
Yeah, so you get the free war bond every 2 war bonds, but while you wait for the war bond to come out, you can get all the stuff to buy the war bond.
yeah, you can. Like,
Yeah.
really.
I heard you like war
Yeah.
bonds.
You
Just have all the war
Just
bonds.
have all the war bonds.
and you can get
No,
they
seem
never
to
go
work
away.
hard.
They never go away.
And they never
so-
go away. So like
Yeah, I hate the fact that battle passes are temporary content in most games. It's
Like
insane.
ZZZ.
it's well,
My
to work
God.
out the FOMO.
Soldier Zero and B.
I've never bought a battle pass in ZZZ. It just
No.
doesn't seem like a good.
It's a
I-
good investment.
I buy the login every day 90-point thing.
Yeah.
The other ones just doesn't feel like it gives me enough back.
I've just come to the realization that I can't play gacha games.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I understand that.
I don't know. You just get a lot of cool stuff in ZZZ than any other gotcha.
I like ZZZ because it feels like an actual like action beat 'em up game, not because it's a gotcha game. But then they just keep releasing characters that break the game, and it makes me sad.
I mean, like
because-
Miyabi.
Yes.
I love it.
No. I
No?
won't play Miyabi.
You won't play
very
Miyabi?
rarely. She's just too overpowered.
Like, because my Jane Doe is still really good.
Jane Doe's anomaly characters are broken. Anomaly characters are broken. They need to fix attack characters because anomaly is just the attack you should use.
Yeah. All the time.
Ellen Jo's over here, and
Ellen
she's
Jo?
just sad. She's
Yeah.
just sad. I still play her anyway, but I shouldn't because it's just playing the game on hard mode for no reason.
Ellen is such a fun character. They slow down her animations?
Do they slow down Ellen's animations?
Yeah, it feels slow. It feels a
you're
little
just
heavier.
Used to playing Miyabi, whose animations go at like 10 times speed, and she
probably
can't
true.
be hit when she's doing anything.
It's-
Like Ellen's like actually playing the game. Miyabi's just skipping dodging. You don't need to dodge anymore because all of your attacks make you invincible. Ellen's like
So many
no
iframes.
iframes except on the scissor thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It's the only thing. Well, and her swooshy swoosh.
Sharknoni.
Yeah. The second EX thing. But yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah,
think we
probably
should.
should wrap up.
Alrighty. This is a good test. This was a good test. This was a great,
Yeah.
like, functioning, like, everything works the way we intended. The only difference is that we just need one more camera.
Wow.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think that should be okay. All right, y'all. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you all next time.
Yep. Thanks.
Bye.
I
Bye.